And we're live.
Embarrassing, honestly. So
I think it's pretty embarrassing.
Like, yeah. It's just not a good feeling to have to look for your vape. It's humiliating. It's humiliating. It's like it triggers something in me. Something ancient. Like, I feel like I'm disappointing my ancestors.
Something ancient and weary as you, like, use your opposable thumbs and your mind capable of all these things to scrabble around underneath your bed for a tiny black object that gives you, like, minutes of joy.
Yeah.
Like artificial joy. Yeah, looking for your vape is whack.
Feral. it's
no, you're
really...
not feral. I think you're right on with the disappointing your ancestors right now. Right now, they're like back in time somewhere. There's a fish that took itself out of the water. Who's just like, wow.
There's even fish that went back.
The ones who went back are like, I'm glad we went back.
Yeah.
This is whack. Perhaps our time. Hey, it's 8:04 right now, okay? We're not doing bad. What's up, guys? Myself, Shay Lisi, fresh from searching frantically for her vape. No, it's not a nicotine vape.
Honestly,
it's real drugs.
I've been talking about missing my vape for 3 minutes, so we were only 1 minute late, technically.
Yeah. Only 1 minute late. If there's commercials, I don't pick them. I promise you. I got a bunch of cool people in the chat. We got 100 people watching right now. My man, Timmy Stick. Remember, it's Tim Mystic, but he actually changed it to Timmy Stick because I couldn't understand that it was Tim Mystic, and I kept calling him Timmy Stick. Yeah. And so he finally just changed it to Timmy Stick, which I think is better. Only because I said it, you know. My man John Doe from the Cloak and Dagger, V-Twinner, Neil, Keith, Hippie Trev from Down Under, Morning Bud, Hell Kittens, I just subscribed to you, by the way, Riding on Ruby, Olrang the Viking, Serenity Kitty with the toughest name, 1-800-ASH Shelby, Desert Outlaw. We got all the good people down here. Brown Chicken, you are witnessed, my friend. Trust me. So we're here. We're on time. Shay is full of vape juice. I'm full of Coors Banquet.
I didn't find it.
Oh, you didn't find it? So it's
no, I actually stopped immediately because, like I said, I feel like I'm disappointing my ancestors. As soon as I start to search for it, I'm like, this is stupid as fuck. I'm not doing this. So I just, like, if I don't find it in the first, like, 2 places that I look, I just stop.
So you are feral right now, vapeless.
Yeah, I'm vapeless.
Vapeless.
But I'd rather be vapeless than disappointing my ancestors.
Fair enough. All right, so today we're talking about Big Time, which is a new channel. A lot of people in the chat already know him. Shay doesn't know anything about this. She's, like, vaguely familiar with Donut Media. Like, you've seen some videos, like, you kind of know what it is. It's hard not to, if you're in any sort of automotive or on YouTube in general, it's hard to not know who Donut is. It's a gigantic
channel.
channel.
I mean, like, I know that they're a YouTube channel that has big money. Like, they're like...
Right, they do, like, big projects.
Yeah, they're like Bikes and Beards, but with a team. Is, like,
right.
My idea is, like... Or, like, Vice...
They're like a real magazine.
Yeah.
You know?
But
yeah, like Car and Driver or something, but funny with memes.
Yeah.
Car and Driver, but for Gen Z. I don't know. Is that Gen Z? I'm not sure which ones are which.
No, probably more like, I feel like, yeah, Gen Z and millennials, like my age type people, right?
Yeah, you're Gen Z, right?
I'm both. I'm a zillennial.
Ah.
Because I'm on the cusp.
I don't like that shit is so stupid.
People born from 95 to 98 technically experienced both the 90s and the 2000s. So.
Whatever you say. What's up, Tony? So, you're familiar with Donut a little bit. A lot of people sent me this video. So, Big Time split off from Donut, right? And so, why we're here is because I've had at least not dozens, but at least a dozen people go, like, what do you think about...
Is Big Time a person? Or...
No, it's 2 people that split off from Donut. We'll get there.
Okay.
But
you just keep saying Big Time, and I'm thinking about
that's
Donkey.
the channel. Yeah, I know. Big Time.
That's
Big Yoshi, yeah.
Yeah, because you're saying Big Time, and I'm, like, thinking about something else.
I know. Isn't that the name of his game development studio? It is called Big Time, right?
Called Big Time. Or it's Big Mode.
Big Mode, yeah, Big Mode.
That's what it is.
Yeah, they got to know who Donkey is. They're internauts. So they split off from Donut to do their own thing. Apparently, it was some huge controversy. People were like, Donut sold out and blah, 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 and all this stuff. And they're just doing, like, corporate gigs. I honestly don't really care because I've watched some
I thought
donut
they were-
videos.
I don't know. I always thought they were
Yeah,
sold
it
out
always
because,
kind of
like,
seemed like a corporate gig. So
I
I
don't
don't know what people are like. They're
I
sold out. I'm like, it
personally-
always seemed like that.
I don't know. I've personally
know?
been like deep in YouTube. Like, okay, I've been deep in YouTube forever, but like I've been deep in Moto YouTube for like the last 4 years, and
Yeah.
I just always assumed their channel was very corporate.
Yeah, it's always looked like it. And anyway. So they split it off. It's this big controversy in car YouTube. Some motorcycle people YouTube talked about it. Mm-hmm. So they've made several videos. Their channel blew up, over 1 million subscribers almost instantaneously, because they're just carrying a lot of goodwill with them from Donut. Kind of like Spite leaving Yami Noob. You know,
Except
like that on a much
Spite
smaller
didn't-
scale.
Except Spite didn't leave Yami Noob.
Yeah, he was fired, but
He was
know.
fired. So were these guys fired or did they leave?
I think they left.
Okay.
So they left, but this is all just on a much larger scale. They left on 9 million subscriber channel and got 1 million subscribers very quickly. You know, much well, I guess was on like a relative scale,
yeah, that's
but much
relative.
smaller.
Like,
So anyway, they made a motorcycle video. Now Donut's made motorcycle videos.
yeah, but Donut isn't just motorcycles; they're cars, right?
Yeah, they're.
That's why they have more
here, let's go to
people,
our react
is
so we
Yami
can
Noob
show
just
this.
does-
Because there's some people who don't. I know, and I guess like we do everything.
Yeah,
So we don't just do motorcycles.
Yeah, that's fair.
I just like motorcycles the most. Before this I read their
Also, cars are expensive.
I read their about page.
Yeah.
And it's kind of cringy. Are you an automotive history buff? Do you enjoy watching cars being built? Are you infinitely curious about engines? Do you want to know the stories behind some of the coolest cars, all while having a laugh? Tell me more, Jim. You know what I mean? I mean, it's easy to make fun of him for being corporate now because that's what everybody is saying, but it is a pretty whack about description. Mm-hmm. Donut Media is a channel for all types of car people, from JDM diehards to American muscle car enthusiasts and everything in between. It's like grasping at everybody. Every week we give you new episodes of our most popular shows, whether your favorite car is a Skyline GTR, the Dodge Challenger, VW GTI, BMW M3, WRX STI, 4Runner, Miata, or Supra. We've got all those keywords covered. You don't have to be an expert to enjoy our videos. We have something for every day, blah, 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 blah. So I think that a lot of people who watch YouTube regularly, like we do, probably the first video you might have seen from Donut Media, if you didn't regularly watch them, was their up to speed on Harley Davidson. That video blew up.
I have never seen any video in particular. I've probably watched a video that just came up on my timeline, but I've never been gone to their page and searched by popular.
This was
or
a big
anything.
one.
Like,
The $10,000 Civic engine.
Like, I really haven't seen anything besides something here and there. Just when I'm like, oh, what is going on in the motorcycle car community right now? And I'm searching on that page. You know?
I honestly
I
don't
really
know.
don't know who
I
they
don't
are.
know the lore. So it's like, I'm not up on Donut lore. Like, there are people who are up on Donut lore.
Is there like a certain amount of people? Like, how many people is it?
That are up on Donut lore?
No, like how many people are?
I don't know.
in
I'm
Donut?
not up on Donut lore.
You
I don't even know.
You don't even know how many people.
I know there's like the short brown guy. I know there's this dude who is like, he's funny. he just seems like a mix between like Napoleon Dynamite and an expert. He's like very like, he's the one who did the Harley video.
Okay.
I think his name is James. Mm-hmm. So it's like, I'm not up on the Donut Media. There's this dude.
Okay.
Which I think he's the only guy left now or something. That and the short brown
Wait,
guy.
everyone?
I don't know any of their names.
Everyone left?
Like a lot of, that guy left. The Napoleon Dynamite guy. I'm not saying he's like Napoleon. He's just like, that's kind of his accent. He's like,
two dudes
you know.
who started the channel, did they leave first? And then everybody else left?
I don't know.
Or
I'm not
other
up enough on the lore.
You don't even know.
I don't even know. I have not watched very many Donut videos. That's not because they're bad.
Yeah.
This is the one, the Donut, this one right here, Harley Davidson, everything you need to know, up to speed. I'll probably immediately freaking, this is going to be like an Insta, wait, this is probably, it's not even on. This is probably like an Insta claim from them. But
you can't claim it when we're making... like when we're commenting
you can.
on it.
We just got to fight it.
Yeah, but you can fight it, like, instantly. And YouTube YouTube always gives that.
Yeah. But anyway,
Look at what's her name.
I know.
Sniper
Freaking
Wolf.
Sniper Wolf.
Like, I
I'm
think
not
you
doing
can.
that.
I think we're good, dude.
So this, a lot of people found it from there. I don't know. You in the chat, like, where'd you guys find him? Let me go. Vice. I like Vice Grip Garage a lot.
An AMF buyout and one of the funniest
Mighty Car Mods, yeah, I know about those guys too. I just don't watch a lot of car videos. Like I watch some, but like my car stuff is very much like my car stuff is very, very niche. Like the stuff they're doing is cool. So I'd watch some of the truck stuff, like the off-road stuff they did. I liked that. You know, like this Ranger stuff they were doing. I was kind of into that. Like this, I would click on this, but only because I like the BMW. The I forget what is the designation. 850. The BMW 850i is like a very niche luxury car, and I like luxury saloons. They're called. So like big, long, fast luxury cars that are two doors, like the Lincoln Mark 8.
A saloon?
Yeah, they'll call them a saloon. Would be like what they call them in Europe.
A saloon is a cowboy bar.
That's a cowboy bar, yeah. Bleak Rides, my man. Thanks for the gifted 5, my brother. We appreciate you. Seriously, appreciate you, man. I'll throw a Discord link. We'll probably take some Discord calls later if I can figure it out. I want to start ending the streams with some Discord calls so people can give their opinions. But at the end of the stream, just in case we need to cut it off real quick.
That would make sense, yeah.
So we'll try to figure out how to take some Discord calls at the end of the stream. But you know, if you're in the Discord, you'll see it. So anyway, this guy and another guy split off. But apparently he is a motorcycle guy, and a bunch of people sent me this video that he made over here on Big Time, which again blew up immediately, which good for them. I'm happy for their success, you know. And they have how to buy your first motorcycle, Big Time, which is like, it's funny if you make motorcycle videos, right? Because it's like if you make motorcycle videos and you're like, I'm trying to make motorcycle videos, like how to buy your first motorcycle is like a bread and butter. Yeah. It's almost like a meme, like, oh, you made a how to buy your first motorcycle video. How passe.
Baby's first.
Yeah, baby's first motorcycle video. He is a motorcycle guy, though. I watched the video. I didn't know that, actually. But I watched the video, and, like, the videos... he is a motorcycle guy.
I know it's a meme, but it's like, we've all been there. Anyone in this chat.
For sure.
We've all been there. We've all been how to buy your first motorcycle - Big Time.
Yeah, and not even watching a video. I'm talking about making the video.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like how to buy. I think we recently did how to buy a bike on a Craigslist. I'm like, I'm not innocent. I'll say that. I'm not innocent from this. We've done this before. I only watched a little bit of it because I wanted my reaction to it to be real. But a lot of people sent this to me because there's this weird thing, and it might exist in the car community as well. There's this weird thing in the motorcycle YouTube community that when somebody who already has a big channel doing something else makes a motorcycle video, everyone's like, no way. You're not allowed to do that.
Why?
You're not allowed to come. No, you're not allowed to come into my house. You haven't paid your dues.
But that is his dues.
Yeah, but he's already starting out with a big channel. So let's say someone had been making videos for like 10 years. So let's say Blockhead is the king of like beginner motorcycle videos. That's how his channel blew up.
Yeah, that's totally like his lane.
His channel blew up from beginner motorcycle videos. Like how to ride a motorcycle, how to use a clutch. Good for him. Again, I'm not hating. But that would be a Blockhead who has much less subscribers than them. He wouldn't, because we know Blockhead. He's cool.
Sure, of course.
But that would be him going like, well, where's my 1 million subscribers? You just get to get 1 million views on this just because you have a big channel. I don't agree with that, but some people feel like that, who have smaller channels, and I count us as smaller channels. There's people like us who feel like that. Some of the people who sent it to me, Gator. By the way, I didn't see your email, man. I looked for your email to send you a Discord link, and I didn't see it. So try sending that again. I even looked in my spam folder.
Did he email me?
He might have emailed you. I told him to email for a Discord link. He runs airboat tours down a little south.
If you email through the website, it goes to me, not Josh.
So yeah, curses, Blockhead. But So there's some people that are like that. So some of the people who were sending me the video were definitely like, what do you think of this interloper? This person crossing into a car guy crossing into our turf. Pooey. Maybe we got to break out the chains, the broken bottles, show this guy what for. You think you're just going to come onto our turf and make motorcycle videos on motorcycle YouTube on Shade Tree's turf? Hell no, dude.
I don't know.
Hell no. Fuck no. F no. How dare you? You didn't kiss the ring first? You didn't ask permission to make motorcycle videos? You didn't come pledge your allegiance to Shade Tree, bow before the swamp throne, and be like, that's obviously I don't feel like it. Yeah. that's the attitude, you know.
I guess I've been met with that kind of attitude so much in my life as somebody who likes to try new things all the time.
Yeah.
Because ADHD. So I'm always the newbie in everything I do.
Right. 15 minutes. I'm not good at this. Fuck this. This is a stupid game for babies. That kind of thing.
And if the community's like, pay your fucking dues, kiss the fucking ring, I'm like, I'm out of here, man.
Yeah, dude, for real. If a community's like that, I'm like, sometimes I'll do it out of spite and just be like, well, I'm going to do it a different way than you do and put way too much effort into it and have like half as much success, but call it good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I do that with everything. No, Julie, yeah, that's how I actually feel. So I feel like, the more people who have access to motorcycles. So I don't want to get ahead of myself. I'm getting to the point. I had this mapped out in my head.
Sorry.
But people are already saying in the chat, they're like, well, it's good because it's exposing more people to motorcycles. I'm like, yes, I'm getting there. Let me talk about kissing the ring first. But yeah, you're right. It is. It's good for motorcycles. And of course, my clickbait ass thumbnail being like, these interlopers, knaves, rapscallions, they dare travel through the king's land. They travel through the king's land without paying fealty.
Dude, that happened
to the wizard.
That was so much of Game of Thrones. And the whole plot of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Was like, let's not tell the wizard we're here.
You dare trespass upon the wizard's grounds without paying a sacrifice? I demand your pinky fingers and all the memories of your summer of your 5th year. I think it's only fair. Your 5-year-old summer and your pinky finger. The pinky fingers I will feed to our pet alligator.
Chat, drop what you think Josh would be in Game of Thrones. Like what house he would be. And that includes all of East and West. East and West.
Westeros and Easteros.
Yeah, and you can also drop, if you didn't watch Game of Thrones, because I know there's people who don't watch Game of Thrones.
Who doesn't watch Game of Thrones? I love Mad Yankee.
Anyone who doesn't watch Game of Thrones is doing it on spite. Or
yeah, you're just like avoiding it to be mean.
But I'll give you a Lord of the Rings one instead. Do you think he'd be a wizard or like a dwarf or an elf or like a hobbit?
I'm 5'12" and a half.
Would you just be a human?
That's whenever I play Dungeons and Dragons, people are like, why don't you pick something weird? I'm like, I like being a human.
You know,
I'm a human.
The elves envied the humans the most because they said that they would do more with their lives because their lives were short, so.
Lazy ass motherfucker is what it is.
Yeah, dude, the elves were lazy as fuck because they had thousands of years to live. So they would just like sit around and fucking fuck off all the time.
Dude, I won't be from the wall. I'd be a wildling. Fuck that shit, dude. People on the wall don't get to fuck. They don't get to see no
Yeah, you don't
titties.
get to fuck.
Yeah, I ain't with that shit, dude. I'm wildling for life, man, for sure. I like that. I still have to go back to it, even though I scroll back, because it was funny. Just because Mad Yankee goes, "Hey, you, donut boy." We don't take kindly to your type around. I just like calling somebody donut boy.
That's a good
insult. If you just
good insult.
Next time you see a person just like randomly walking down the street, roll your window down, or if you're on your bike, just lift your visor up and go like, "Hey, you, donut boy," and watch their whole face change.
Oh my god, I want.
They would be like, "What does that mean?"
You can say
doesn't sound good.
To any of the people from Donut Media and call them Donut Boy.
It's like, "Hey, you, donut boy."
I bet there's no girls who work there. So they're all donut boy.
They're all donut boys. Tony Munkets, of course I respect you, dude. I appreciate the hell out of you, man. All right, let's watch this. People are like, you're just talking about Game of Thrones now, which I always will. No, you're fine. So this is Shay.
Just one note about Game of Thrones.
Oh, but if you get me going,
I wanted to give the chat's opinion.
Yeah.
Like,
if you get me going on fantasy shit, we're not leaving it. You know?
I only like the 2.
We'll literally be like, it's time to play a chat Dungeons and Dragons session.
Do you want to play the Game of Thrones board game with me sometime?
Yeah, I'll play that. We could do it on stream.
I convinced Cammie to play it.
Yeah.
Because she watched all of Game of Thrones recently, and I was like, oh, do you want to play a 6-hour board game with me?
Dude, Cammie is the funniest at Dungeons and Dragons.
Because it takes like 2 or 3 hours just to explain how to play the game.
My favorite people to play like D&D or any kind of like role-playing game with are people like Cammie who don't do stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But here's the thing that you guys don't understand about Cammie. You're like, she wouldn't be into that. She's will give her all. Well, she'll just give it her all. But as herself, she'll be like, I'm going to give this everything I have as Cammie. Because that's like who you see on the video. That is actually who she is. Anyway, let's freaking put this on. I waited a little bit. So this is 2 weeks ago. I got sent it right as it came out. But I figure after a couple weeks, it's probably done its views, you know? Because I don't want to feel like I'm stealing anybody's views. Like with our, we only got a couple hundred people watching. Our live streams will get like 10,000 views. So it's like, it's nothing compared to the 1 million. But I don't like to steal people's views. So I like to wait a little bit before I do it. I gotta start it over. I started this far. I was like, I should probably wait if I'm going to do it on a live stream and watch it. It's very like Logan Paul.
Price Prophet once said, car guys are also motorcycle guys. They just don't know it yet. Now, I don't know who said that, but they're the smartest person in the entire world. 5 years in the making, and today is finally the day. I'm gonna show you how to find the perfect project motorcycle.
It's like super,
then,
compared to
big
what
time,
we do, super
getting its
scripted.
first
But
bite.
that's fine.
How long you had it?
I'm not hating.
About 2 years, man.
Oh, damn, okay.
It looks like homie's got a big rig.
It's a good sign. It's all in there.
Right, it's like fast. Like,
Over the
how
big
far
time.
was that? Like, from him buying the bike compared to like a video we make. Like, we'd make a whole video about buying a bike, which is fine. I'm not like talking shit, but we do like 100 different things in between. We're like, we buy a bike, do an OnlyFans photo shoot, go on a side quest to get nachos, like kill a bunch of wasps. Like, we pack our videos with all this weird stuff. They're 31 seconds. They're already done with buying the bike.
What? Really?
That's it. That was it.
That's it?
That was it. This is that, like, remember we watched that Yami new video where he's like, everything's Mr. Beastified, which is now a bad look if you call somebody Mr. Beastified, because that's more like PDF-ified.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah, you're like, oh, you're just like Mr. Beast. Be like, we're hiding the kids. You know?
Oh,
But no, I don't, obviously, I'm casting no aspersions. But that's what he's talking about, where it's like bang, 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 done, 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 done.
Yeah.
Like new angle every freaking 30 seconds. It's fast. I don't mind it. I like it. It keeps you hooked.
And it's bike time.
I don't like
Let's
to
go.
make videos like that, but it definitely keeps you hooked. You know, I get
Now,
it.
we here at Big Time love motorcycles. I probably love them a little bit more. I mean, I have 10 motorcycles myself.
got 10 bikes,
Some
dude. He's
people
a bike
might call
guy.
that a problem.
You know?
I call it a medical condition. So you can't make fun of me.
So
it's
it's like,
2024,
you can't take that away from
dorks. And the reason I have all those bikes is because, well, they're
He's a
all
track
a little
bike
bit
guy, which I
different,
don't
but
have
they're
in a
all
track.
really,
Yeah, that's
really
like a
But I get it.
That's the reason
our
why I think
opposites.
if you're a
Yeah.
car person,
No, it's
you
our
probably
op,
like
for sure.
motorcycles. Can you modify them?
Like, we
Yes.
do that
Are they
kind of
like
stuff. We ride
selective
dirt bikes.
Groups of people
Yeah, but
that
that's
really fit
still
your
all just
personality
our
that you
That's
can
the
join.
opposite, yeah.
Yes,
To
you buy them
everything
because
we
you want to
are
impress
these
girls,
days.
but really that doesn't work, and you just really impress more dudes. Yes. Are they a great way to learn how to wrench on things mechanical? Yes. If you can work on a motorcycle, you can work on anything. From a diesel truck to an S14.
That is not fucking true.
Yeah, that's not true at all.
That is not fucking true. Hold on. That is like, he is spreading misinformation. If you can work on a motorcycle, I'm telling you this because I can barely work on a motorcycle.
Right.
I don't know anything about cars.
Right.
I know nothing about diesel engines. And I guess he's saying you can, but he's not saying that you won't completely destroy that
You
thing
destroy
in the
it.
process.
I mean, I get it. It's a generalization that's like generally true, but not really. Like,
That is horseshit.
I mean, I was a professional. Well, I don't know if I've ever done anything professionally, even if I was a professional.
That's
But
like
I was a professional auto
literally,
mechanic.
You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
It's actually, you know what? You're right. That's a really apt comparison. But we're generally like, we like these guys. So just to get that out there, like we're not sitting here to like talk shit on the big time guys. Subscribe, they're good. This is a good thing for motorcycles. I get a couple of people like jumping down their throats in the chat, which I appreciate you guys for like, because it seemed like we were kind of jumping down their throats, but we like these guys. They're good. They're good people. But
I was just saying that one thing
no,
is wrong.
no. That was definitely true. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. It doesn't really apply, dude. And why don't you come on a trip with me with my Detroit diesel?
Yeah,
and try and
I've
be like,
learned that is not
yeah,
true,
I know
sir.
how to put a new piston in a 2-stroke, so I can fix a 12.5 liter Detroit diesel 2-stroke in a bus.
Oh, no.
I don't think so, dog.
Everything in between, you can do it. So the game plan for today is I'm gonna hold your hand. I'm gonna walk you through the process if you're interested in joining this two-wheeled world.
Yeah, what bikes he got?
It's a lot of
That
sport
he
bikes.
When
thinks
you get
it's
into
all
motorcycles,
so
probably the
easy.
biggest and first hurdle you're gonna have to overcome is what type of bike you wanna buy. So I'm gonna give you a quick crash course.
This is
There's
good,
adventure
though.
bikes. That's
It's
for
like
old
getting
guys.
people in
I
a
like
bike.
his
Dual
fonts.
sports, that's for poor
Yeah.
guys. There's touring bikes, that's for fat guys. There's cafe racers, that's for hip guys. There's scooters.
All this stuff is true.
That's for fat guys.
I'm like, fucking, that one was on point, dude, though. That was like all true.
That was very true. You can say things like that.
Yeah, well, when you have a 1.5 million subscribers,
That's
you
fair.
can.
I feel like, okay, chat. What if I said that though? 'Cause it was funny when he said it.
It was, well, you're a girl, so
That's
if
what
you
I'm
sa-
saying. I don't
if
think
you
I could
said
say
it,
that.
people will be like, what about this one imperfection that you have? Double standard. If I called you fat, I'd be, it's like, they
I don't
would
think
jump
I don't-
down
I don't
your
think I could say
throat,
that.
dude. Dudes can say that.
Yeah, I don't think I could say
Yeah,
that.
especially like dudes from California. I think he's actually from Florida, though, originally.
He looks like it.
You are. Now because
Yeah,
we
he's
here
got that
at
Florida squint. Like this.
Yeah, like
this eye thing
because
right
you
here.
can't see the sun.
Yeah, no, it's just like a middle of the state kind of like. There's a Dollar Tree across the street from a Dollar General.
I was just saying the like
This
his
is like.
fashion sense. is
Oh,
very,
okay.
like-
All right. Sorry, let me walk that back real quick.
Yeah.
I sound racist.
time are going to pick our very first project motorcycle. I will be looking at 3 different categories of bikes, starting with dirt bikes. Now this right here is my 2007 CRF.
Looks real close to our font, the Keep On Truckin' that we use for our bumper
I really
stickers.
like that font.
450R. This was my race dirt bike that I had for a bunch of years before I converted it into a supermoto. So I have street tires with better brakes, and I get to sit up really up tall, upright. You can put blinkers on there,
Supermotos
you
are
can get
fun.
it tagged, you can ride it on the street just like a normal motorcycle.
This is like a gross simplification. And especially since he's from California, I think that they're based in California. I could be wrong. You can't just take a dirt bike and put a tag on it. But like whatever, that's just picking it apart.
And then when you want to go rip on the dirt in the weekends, you can change everything back. Now dirt bikes
It's also way harder to change it back over than just like
Yeah,
swapping
I
wheels.
don't-
But
are
like
a
whatever,
great
I'm
beginner
more
bike
that's
to start off
nitpicking.
with.
You
You
know?
get to learn in a safer environment, and they're a lot cheaper. Can you get hurt? Yes, you can. I got a couple of broken collarbones to prove it, but you don't have to worry about a car hitting you. But say you want to skip dirt bikes completely.
You do have to worry about an ATV hitting you. That happens
So-
all the time.
That is my biggest fear, and that is why I refuse to go dirt biking past Wednesday.
Oh yeah, no, we're fucking.
I just won't do
We're
it.
Monday people.
Monday and Tuesdays only because I'm so fucking afraid of
The
getting
four
hit by
wheelers, the
somebody.
4-wheelers out there are buck wild, dude. And they don't even let side by sides at Chrome. The places that let side by sides in, those guys are fucking. Dude, they got side by sides that make like 400 fucking horsepower. It's faster than.
I just would rather just not even dirt bike at all.
You don't have a truck to load it into, and maybe you just don't live next to any dirt. You want to go straight to the street. Well, the next category of bikes we're going to be looking at are naked bikes. Now, naked bikes have the heart, soul, core, and the guts of a sport bike, but they're draped in a little bit more comfortable riding position.
Wait. I see a thing of blue there. Either that's dark because
He's not naked.
Because it's pubic hair, or he's not naked. I'm gonna say when I did the naked wheelie challenge, I was 100% naked. I tried to do it with my underwear on, thinking that I could get away with it, and I was like, didn't work. Got to get naked. So, I don't know. Maybe
I don't have clothes on.
I challenge you to the naked wheelie challenge. You have to do that now.
Now, this naked bike is a 2008 KTM 990 Super Duke R.
Oh, wow.
I tried to fake it. I was like, I'm gonna do it in my underwear. Because Devin Boberfett was like turning the camera on for like the pictures, so I was like, I don't want to get fucking like naked on my dirt bike in front of him.
Yeah.
But then I looked at the pictures. I was like, dude, you can see I'm wearing underwear. I'm just gonna have to fucking actually get naked.
Oh no.
Now, with naked bikes like these, you get the best of both worlds because you get the guts of a sport bike with a little bit relaxed riding position, but you still can pull hot freaking wheelies, still can do hot freaking stoppies.
Gator says, get Cammy to do naked bikes and you'll get likes. That exists many times over on a different website.
And they're super comfortable to ride, especially on the highway in extended periods of time riding.
I disagree there because it's like naked bikes are like, I guess they're more comfortable than a sport bike. But I wouldn't say that they're great to ride on the highway, turn into a parachute.
Long periods
Sport bikes
of
get
time,
a little cramped for a long amount of time.
But like again,
not on this
nitpicking,
thing.
like whatever.
My 6'4" frame loves this bike.
feel
But
like as a whole,
say
he's,
you're a
like,
glutton for punishment. This
overgeneralizing
thing isn't as
and
cool.
simplifying
He
shit a lot.
is, but
For
that's
how
like
to buy your first motorcycle.
yeah.
This is kind of not good advice.
I would agree that it's not the best advice, but it's like a good YouTube video.
It's a good video.
Yeah,
This
it's a
is
good video.
Great video. It's just not great advice.
Yeah, it's it's not really great advice. I was trying to be nice because I'm like, they seem like real nice boys.
Yeah, I really like the part where he was naked.
Any other ladies in the chat? Nancy Weems. Let's get a 1 out of 5 star review of, I don't know this guy's names, of my man Big Time's nudity from Jared from Weems Motorco's mom. Nancy Weems is in the chat. Nancy Weems ain't afraid, dude. Everyone's like, oh, be nice, Nancy's here. I'm like, yo, she's a biker mom, dude.
I would say things to him only Ludacris would say.
Damn, dude. What song did you guys think of?
Because Valentino Rossi doesn't whip one. Mark Marquez doesn't whip one. Jeremiah Burton doesn't whip one. Say you want a motorcycle that is pure, hardcore motorcycle.
Unless
fast
I'm racing.
and loud,
you know what I mean?
cool, and screams, and it impresses people. It does all those fun things. That's the reason why you get into cars. And now that you're also into motorcycles. Well, that is my next motorcycle, the sport bike. Now, when I was a kid, sport bikes were the ultimate motorcycles. They looked cool, they looked sexy, they looked sleek,
We're not
and
sport bike people,
they were really
but like
fast.
his audience,
right here, I
definitely
have a
sport bike
2002
people, right?
RC.
Like all the JD. Well,
I
they do
love
like
sport bikes.
Supras.
I like the aggressive riding position.
Like
I like going fast. I like being able to go out to a track and drag a knee, drag an elbow, drag a helmet, and look like a real cool guy.
Their audience definitely
So
sport
these
bike
are
people.
probably my favorite bikes. Now, regardless of any of the options we talked about today, they're going to be more beginner-friendly motorcycles and more advanced. So you have like the 1000cc bikes like this. We call these the leader bikes. Then you have the baby bikes, the 300cc, the 400cc. Now, if you're a beginner or you're starting out, I would advise you to not buy a leader bike or even a 600 inline 4 sport bike, depending on how much you weigh. There are some bigger boys out there where a 600 might actually be okay for them. But for the most part, I don't want you to go out and buy something that will scare the crap out of you, because there's a good chance that bike could easily go 160, 170 miles an hour, and you could probably pick it up for $2,000, $3,000.
It's true.
Yeah.
That's how I bought my first bike. My very first motorcycle. I've told this story in a video, probably a couple videos at this point, because I probably recycled it.
I actually don't know this story.
Well, my GSXR 750, slingshot GSXR, baby.
Yeah, I don't know.
Gixxer 750. It was a 1989 GSXR 750. It was my very first motorcycle. I bought it when I was 17. It's an incredibly fast bike. This is an old oil-cooled GSXR 750. If I still had it today, it would be worth a mint. Like they're worth, you can't touch, like one that's in good condition is probably like an 89.
Dude, you really
10 grand plus.
if you had a bike since you were 17, it would be in good condition?
Oh, the year was like 1999. It was not in good condition when I got it. So I bought it for $400 from a dude in a trailer park.
$400.
$400. Well, it didn't have a title and there was no tag, no title. It was just a $400.
You stole that thing.
I don't know. So it was not in good shape. Like it could have been crashed like that, but it ran and rode. So before I bought that bike, I had never ridden a motorcycle before. I knew how a clutch worked because I knew how to drive a stick shift car, but I'd never ridden a motorcycle in my life.
Did he explain it to you when you got there?
No, I got there. I gave him the $400, and then I had a friend drive me there, and in a car, not in a truck.
Sure.
And he just gave me a plate. He goes like, I don't know what this plate is off of, but the registration's good, so you can just use this for now. This was
I would not.
the 90s.
That's so weird because
I was a kid.
Yeah,
you
no,
know?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like if I had a random ass plate with a good registration, I wouldn't give it to a stranger.
No, he gave it to me. He goes like with the bike because he was like, so you can ride with it.
Yeah.
He goes like after that, and he told me he's the first one who told me he's like after that.
I guess that's nice of him. I would have given you nothing.
After that, he was like, you just like peel one off a car or something and put it on there.
Oh yeah, that's so regular.
Yeah, and so I was like, all right, cool, I can do that. So then he was like kind of waiting outside after I gave him the money. He started it up, and it was loud as shit. It had a Muzzy pipe, which Muzzy was like, well, they all had, not all of them had Muzzies back in the day, but it had a Muzzy pipe. It was just whipped, bald ass freaking tires, blown fork seals, cracked plastics all over it. And I'm just kind of waiting out there. And he's like, well, all right. I'm
Bye.
Like, all right. Because I'm waiting for him to go. He did a burnout on it. I remember that. He was like, check this out. Because I went there and I was looking at it. He's like, oh, this thing's bad as hell. And he started it up and did a big burnout in his driveway. And his wife walked outside, right? Or his kid or something. I forget. And she walked outside. She's like, what the hell? And he's like, bang. And like, let it, where it like jumped forward towards her. And then stopped it. And she like screamed and fell over. And he was like, oh. This is a weird experience, dude. Or I guess it wasn't that weird for a Florida trailer park stolen bike transaction. Anyway, so I was kind of just like waiting for him to go back inside, and because I didn't know how to ride it. I'd never ridden a bike before.
So what, you wanted some privacy?
Yeah, I was like, I didn't want to like, because I was like, I need to kind of figure this. It was sketchy. So like, I learned how to ride a motorcycle on the way home on that bike.
Did he give you some privacy?
Yeah, he eventually was like, whatever, dude, and he went inside. And then I was like, okay, God. And it was so weird. I remember like immediate target fixation. So I've still never taken the class. But yeah, that's how I learned how to ride a bike.
Well, I think the summary of that story is fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
You would much rather buy a smaller bike and really learn on that bike and be able to graduate from it, not grow into the motorcycle that you purchased. If this were the car world, it would be the equivalent of you going and buying a Viper or a Corvette when you were 16 years old. Oh, okay, don't do that. Go start off on a Miata and then work your way up. That being said, I think it's about time to go find the Miata of the motorcycle world.
It's like a Sportster.
Is it like babies first?
Yeah, you can make them faster, I guess, but they're like easy to modify. They're cheap to get a hold of. They're getting more expensive now. You could compare it to like a Sportster.
Okay.
Very modifiable. You know, you can do anything with them. People turn them in people make them go off road. They turn them into a track car. They do everything with them. So it's an easily accessible car that you can do a lot of stuff too.
I'm about to tap in to years of experience and show you guys all the tips and secrets of finding a credible bike at an incredible price. Let's go on Facebook Marketplace. Before we begin our search, I want to set a few limits. I don't care if the max price you want to spend is
19 minutes
$1,000.
long.
I guess we've been yapping.
$10,000.
Yeah.
If you're a beginner rider, we need to limit the displacement of motorcycles we're looking for. Because
Actually, I'm gonna have to put it on 125. Don't take this the wrong way, bud.
Is
Love
he
it.
yapping too slow?
No, I just like.
The worst thing you can do
I usually
is
watch
buy a
it
big
on
bike,
125.
scare yourself, and then never want to get back into motorcycling ever again. So I'm going to set a limit of 500 cc's. Another reason to get a smaller cc motorcycle is insurance. Insurance is going to be really expensive if you're younger and have
You
a
also don't
motorcycle.
need insurance.
Who has insurance on a
Like-
motorcycle?
Dual pole. I'm
Yeah,
so
dual
curious.
pole. Who has insurance on a motorcycle? I don't own a single motorcycle with insurance on it. The only motorcycle we have insurance on is your Gold Wing because it's financed.
Yeah, that's literally the only one.
Oh, you know what's so weird? I have insurance on the FXR. Because I was like doing something and they were like, "Do you want to add something else?" I was like, "Yeah, how much for this bike?" And it was like $1 or
Bro,
something.
you got worms in your brain.
And I was like, "Oh, put the FXR in there." I have to check. I believe the FXR is actually insured.
That's so dumb, dude.
Let's do a poll. Who has?
I'm so
Who
curious.
has?
Who has motorcycle insurance? Because I have car insurance. I'm required to have car insurance. And if they required you to have motorcycle insurance, I would have that too. But they don't. So I'm just curious if you actually do that.
I gotta put
And
the cool guy glasses on that
It's
one.
like, I don't know. It's not even about being cool. It's like, that shit's expensive.
No, it's not about being cool.
I
We're
guess
just like-
motorcycle insurance isn't that expensive. It's just like, my motorcycle's not worth that much.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, my motorcycles are worth that. And then everyone will be like, "Oh, it's for your body," but I'm like, so to get insurance for your body, that's
That's
way
like
expensive.
way different. That's health insurance.
Yeah.
Fool. Like,
Yeah, I don't have. Like I said, I think the FXR is actually insured, and then I think I have my KTM, my dirt bike insured. Because believe it or not,
really?
the KTM is the most expensive bike I own.
Really?
Ever since the Ducati, I got rid of the Ducati.
Triumph?
No, the KTM dirt bike's worth way more than the Triumph. That KTM's probably worth like $7,000.
Oh. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, a lot of people it's
That's like a
required.
leader bike, 1000cc, super dangerous, super fast. It's going to be crazy expensive to insure. Also, parts are going to be more expensive for that bike. So these beginner bikes, they're mass produced. There's a ton of them out there and you can get parts for relatively cheap, which is great because you're probably going to be making a couple mistakes, whether you're learning how to fix it and you break stuff or whether you're learning how to ride it and you happen to take a little spill. But here's the thing, just because they're low displacement, small amount of horsepower, doesn't mean that they can't get up and go. A lot of these bikes that we're going to be looking at can get to 100
Isn't it weird to watch a video that's so simplified? It's a good thing. This video is a good thing.
This is a good video.
It's a
but-
good video, and it's a good thing. Despite some of the gross generalizations, I think it's a good thing. Because it gets people into bikes, dude. The more people into bikes, the more people who are riding. You know, it's good for everybody, man. It's a good thing. Tank with the $10 super chat. We appreciate you, Tank. Shade Tree, what do you think about what's going on with Harley right now? What do you mean what's going on with Harley right now? Do you mean their new tobacco colorway?
Yeah.
Do you mean the new CVO, or do you mean that Harley's gay now?
They're gay now?
Yeah, there's like, I'm sorry if I like. They're like, I don't even know what it is. A bunch of like, I don't do politics, so and it seems like a political
I heard
thing.
somebody say
So-
something about Harley's being woke.
Yeah, when we were at Burt's, someone was like, Harley's woke now.
Yeah, I didn't.
I'm like-
I just like heard that comment
Yeah.
and I was like, okay, that's weird, but whatever. I didn't really think anything about it.
Yeah.
Did they fucking Bud Light themselves?
No, I think it was like some art. I haven't read the article. I just know that like everybody who I follow on Instagram who does like, I'm a dude in a truck with wraparound white Oakleys and the world is making me mad. And here's what I think about the agenda.
Why did you just describe Blockhead?
I'm sure Blockhead's not like that.
I
And
mean,
if you
he's
were
a
like
dude
that, I have
with a
friends.
truck and wraparound.
Dude,
I
I have friends who have big lifted trucks and white wraparound Oakleys who think that woke is destroying the world, and they're my close friends, and I love them dearly. And we don't talk about politics. I have friends who have rainbow hair and are like free Palestine and all this shit, and guess what? We don't talk about politics either. I just don't fucking do that shit. I just don't care. I'm like, dude, if I lost my friends because of something, that would break my heart. I'm like, dude, I don't play team sports, okay? I don't do sports. So what he's talking about though, it was like some article.
That's why I like the Olympics.
Yeah, I'm an Olympic guy. Not a fucking
and no
team sports,
no
dude.
team sport Olympics. I like the Olympics where it's like, who's the best dancer?
I don't know. That sounds kind of woke.
No, like ice skating.
Oh, okay.
I like all the girl stuff.
Yeah. So it's something about like there was some article. I think that it was somebody like one of my friends on Instagram who has white wraparound Oakleys and a large pickup truck that he makes videos in. I saw like a little bit of the article, and it was like Harley said that they're like 100% behind being gay or something.
What?
Yeah, or is the CEO said it or something?
What?
I don't know. I didn't read it.
We are 100% gay.
Yeah, or like it was probably some shit like gender include. I don't fucking know, dude.
I don't know.
I literally didn't bother reading it because I fucking don't care. Either way, Harley could have been like, we think that gay people should be illegal. And it would also be like, I don't care.
I'd be like, damn, dude, that's probably not the best business move for you to say.
Yeah, that's what I would say. I think that this also is not the best business move. I think you should have just shut up.
Yeah, I don't feel like there were like really needed to be any sort of stance on
either
that
one. If they came out there like, gay people should be illegal, I would be like, I wouldn't do that, but also I don't care. But also like Harley Davidson has already made every bike that I'd ever want from them, so it's like, I don't give a shit. Like, I could literally care less what they think. It's just a dude anyway. It's like the CEO, he applied for the job and got hired. He's not, his last name isn't Davidson. He's just like a dude. Like, what does anybody care? I get why people care, like, whatever. I guess I understand. I just, like, don't ask me to care, you know? So, sorry, if that upsets you, Tank, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to, like, I don't do politics, man. I just don't care. So, that's how I feel about that.
Yeah, that probably wasn't the best business move.
Yeah, I was just like, why don't you just shut up about it, right? That's my thing. I'm just like, don't talk about politics. Shut up.
Okay, here's the big question, guys, is do you think
Gay people should be illegal? Oh.
Is going to shoot a Harley Davidson?
If Kid Rock shoots a Harley Davidson with an assault rifle, I would buy a ticket. I love Kid Rock. No. Fuck it. He's a little like freaking Fox News dad for me sometimes.
I just think it's really cool that Kid Rock has like mastered every genre, music and politics.
I know. He's just like, what's up, dude? I'm Fox News dad. The aliens are turning the frogs gay. Also, here's my gay black lesbian midget like backup singer. You know what I mean? He's Kid Rock is playing.
He plays all sides, so he always comes out on top. 4D
chess, man. Fuck, hate me or not, I love Kid Rock. I wish he didn't talk about politics, but also I think it's funny when he does because he's so ridiculous. It's like watching your drunk uncle bitch about something at Thanksgiving. You're like watching a YouTube video of it, not having to deal with it in person. If he shot a Harley Davidson with an assault rifle and sold tickets, I would be like first in line.
Do you think if Harley's Bud Lighting themselves, do you think Kid Rock is gonna shoot a bike?
Now, okay, Tank, I've gone back, dude. I've experienced a lot of emotions right now. At first, I was like, I don't care about this. Now, I'm invested.
Now that I've said that.
Let's do a petition for Kid Rock to shoot a Harley Davidson with an assault rifle. Yeah, let's do it. Kid Rock will shoot it with an assault rifle. Hulk Hogan will body slam it, and Jesse the Body will come off the top rope with a bionic elbow. No, it's Dusty Rhodes.
Hulk Hogan also do some political shit recently?
Yeah, he was like had a Trump shirt on or something. I just don't care. I'm like, whatever.
I don't really care either. I just
feel like he probably got a paycheck for it.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I've met Hulk Hogan. We live in Florida.
That motherfucker don't do anything
for
free.
That motherfucker got paid. Like, what do you think happened? Whatever, dude. I don't care. Get paid. You know, I don't give a shit. I'm just like, why would you choose to get paid and then, like, alienate half your audience? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a capitalist. I'm just like, why don't you want everybody's money?
I don't know, because I feel like he is gonna assume people just don't care or are on the other side.
Dude, I really just want Kid Rock to shoot one with an assault rifle.
Well, it sounds like I had the best hot take of the night.
I can fucking, that's the best, dude. Have you ever seen, you see him on Rogan when he tells the story about how he shot all the Bud
I
Light?
actually did not watch that Rogan
dude, it was
episode
so
because
good.
I was like, did not care at all.
About Kid Rock? He's so funny, dude. Kid Rock's great.
I just don't really...
Kid Rock's like if we had money.
I don't know anything about Kid Rock, really. I just know that he actually has just tried every single genre in the music industry and has, like, succeeded.
Let me use the
at
bathroom real
it.
quick.
Like, wasn't he a rapper into country? He was, like...
He did rap, country, rock.
And he did rock music. Stop turning your chair. So that's pretty much all I know about Kid Rock. Because my parents did not let me listen to that. I grew up Jehovah's Witness. I was sneaking emo songs. I want to look up what Harley said, though, because I don't know. Oh, hell yeah. I just got a text that says, Moist Critical is at the card shop I'm at right now. I love that of all the people that my friend was going to text that to, that they texted me. Like, because they know that I'm, like, in the YouTube. I texted back, kiss him.
Kiss him.
Did you hear what I said?
No.
I got a text from my friend, and he goes, Moist Critical is at the card shop I'm at right now.
Oh.
And I said, kiss him.
Kiss him. All right, let's watch this video. Hope if Kid Rock shoots up a Harley with an assault rifle, somebody let me know, and we'll stop watching this.
Oh, I
Watch that.
gotta know, dude.
miles an hour faster than most cars. I want to keep it under $5,000. Now, $5,000 is a lot of money, but if I look for bikes that are $5,000, maybe, just maybe,
It's a lot of money for a motorcycle.
$3,500 is a lot for me. I'm a $1,500 guy.
My PC 800 was $1,000.
$1,000. My Bangkok bagger was $1,500. I usually shoot for like $2,500 is like my max.
That's
usually.
like still like oof.
Oh, I'm like bend over.
Yeah,
dude.
I'm like
I feel bad.
that. It better be a good bike. Like my Sportster was $3.
Yeah, I'm not saying I haven't bought
going
bikes.
on this guy's life.
It's like
Maybe he's getting a divorce, which actually is a great little search key, which I'm going to teach you about here in a second. But now here's the real fun
all my
part.
bikes that I have that cost more than that are from like
Dealership, like the Gold Wing.
dealerships,
Yeah.
like nice ass motorcycles.
Yeah, the Gold Wing's nice, and that was like $7,500 or something. But you finance that, so.
And the other one is the Trail 125, which was brand new out of the box.
Yeah, I think it was like $4,900 or something.
Going on Facebook Marketplace, going on OfferUp, going on Craigslist, and doing the digging and trying to find a sick deal. Okay, I'm gonna come down here. I'm gonna go to vehicles. I'm gonna put my price.
This is cool. This is like a good little this is how you do it, you know.
Yeah.
vehicle type. I'm gonna come
So
down
I can
to
see
motor-
like somebody watching this and being like, we're almost halfway through the video now. Being like, ooh, I'm gonna do this. Like somebody emulating this, which like I support. Buy a motorcycle that you shouldn't buy. Make a bad purchase decision that has 2 wheels on Facebook Marketplace. Thanks me later.
Sickles, sort by. I always sort
We should
by
do this.
date listed newest
We
first.
we do
Get
like
on
every day.
Yeah, but like show them that,
So-
Once I do
like
that,
show
it's
the
gonna be
audience what we're
general
doing.
search of bikes all
That's a good
over.
idea. I like
So
this.
something might spark my interest.
think
but
I'll
you
take
can
it.
always get more granular. So I search wife and divorce as keywords in my search, and sometimes they pop up because a guy putting in a title, hey, I got to sell this. My wife doesn't want me to have it. So right now I got a 2010 Yamaha FC6R. So this is a 600cc. This
FC6R for $1,500. That's fucking sketch.
thing's been crashed. Total piece of junk. We're gonna move on, but you never know. That could have been.
It's the thing about sport bikes when you're trying to buy a sport bike versus a Harley Davidson or a Harley adjacent bike like Joe's bike or something like that. Is there just less shit to fuck up on them? You know, with sport bikes, just have all this crap on them that
Yeah.
you can fuck up. So it's like if a Harley's been wrecked, you're just like, all right, whatever. Do you bend the
Yeah.
forks? Big deal. I'm gonna set
Yo.
of forks for $100.
No, but like that bike was like a good bike. It was barely ridden, and it was
Oh, is he talking about the?
yeah. That bike was also sold to you for like $1,000 less than what we got.
Yeah, it was a good
for.
bike. It only had like $7,000. We paid more for it than we sold it to him for. That's for sure.
Been the one. That's part of this fun, is like looking and searching. Here's another great one, okay? Here's a 2004 Kawasaki ZX6RR. This is a great example of a motorcycle where you'll be like, hey, $2,800, a bright green bike, Kawasaki, a 600. It's
Dude,
pretty
that
cheap.
Kawasaki
I should get
green.
this
How
as
do you
my
feel
first
about
bike. Do
Kawasaki
not buy
green?
that.
Show it to me again. I didn't think anything of it before just now. Brett Summer!
Now you're into it.
Oh my god, I'm so into it, dude. Oh my god, last week I wouldn't have been into it, but now
you're like,
I'm
yeah.
so into Brat Summer right now.
I want to put new plastics on my KTM, but I'm going to make them green. So it looks like a
Brat.
Kawasaki.
Do Brat.
No. I think it's funny to make my KTM look like a Kawasaki. The frame will still be orange though, which will make it look so horrible.
It's so Brat.
$2,800, a bright green bike, a Kawasaki, 600.
God, it's so
pretty cheap.
Brat,
I should get this
dude.
as my
I
first bike.
love
Do
it.
not buy this. Do not be persuaded by the pretty thing that will just break your heart later. Be reasonable. You gotta work up to the hot ones. One tip is if you're on Facebook, you have some of these like preset things that you can click. Don't use them.
I think a ZX6R though, as far as bikes that you can fix, like if it's got problems, they made so fucking many of them, and so many people sell them. Like the ZX6R is like one of the most popular 600s ever. So it's like, Joe Shelby, back me up. So I need like some backup from actual techs. I feel like as far as like parts availability, and like knowledge on forums, the ZX6R and then the F4i like are unbeatable. Like there's so fucking many of them out there, man.
What's an
parts are
RR?
Huh?
What's an RR?
It's just like some shit they put on the end to tell you it's fast. Race.
No, it says one of the most stolen motorcycles is the RR.
It might be the ZX6RR. Yeah.
Those because as someone who sells a lot of stuff, when I see those, it's just someone being lazy. Like if you genuinely want this thing, you're gonna type out a message. So that's what I want to do. Okay, come say hi. Come get on camera and say hi. Come on, come up here. Come on,
Donkey.
come here. What?
Donkey, come here.
See?
This guy's so aggressive. Tire kickers, time waster, BS
donkey.
game playing. Fuck, stay away. Serious buyers only. Low ball offers will be blocked. 3,500 cash. Call
Will
me a
be
name. I'll
blocked.
be your Please do.
Oh!
Aggressive as this person. Don't ask stupid questions. I already explained in listing. Don't act like a punk. Don't want to, but lost my job.
I like
See?
this guy already. Not him, the guy who's selling that bike.
The seller?
Yeah, dude. I wonder what he's doing if he wants to hang out later. He sounds fucking awesome.
Lost job. That's another great keyword that you can put in there. Okay, so we've been on Craigslist. We've been on Facebook Marketplace. We've been on OfferUp. We have a collection of motorcycles that fit all of our criteria. The next thing to do is to actually go look at them with our eyes. Oh, okay. Oh, you're going away? Oh, okay. Great. Tilt up. And transition it.
While he's transitioning, which won't last long, don't forget to lick the like button.
California.
Or if you're a lady out there and just for fun, like not really, just as a joke, if you want to step on the like button, like Ellie did, you can.
Hello.
I know.
Come here.
Only if you want to, as
Got
a
my
joke.
helmet in the back here in case I need to do a test ride, which brings me to my next point, and that is gear. First things first, you gotta have a good helmet. That's ECE, FIM,
There was a
Schnell,
dog in the
DOT is
video.
kind of not that great, but if you gotta get a
No,
DOT
there's one in
helmet,
this
make sure
video.
that it's a legit helmet. It's not just someone who
His
slaps
was
a
a
sticker
German
on it. You only got one
Shepherd.
brake,
It's a
so you gotta
sportier
make
dog
sure
than yours.
protect
Yeah.
it. Next thing is a
He likes
jacket. I like
sportier
leather
bikes.
jackets. You should get textile ones. Whatever you do, just make
I
sure
like
you get
all
one that
American
fits.
bikes
One
and
that's
all
not too
American
tight, it's not
dogs.
too loose.
It just feels like, you know what it feels like? It feels like he's like taken every like beginner motorcycle video that has been done on every channel, where it's like, this is your first jacket, this is your first helmet, this is what you should do, and just like thrown them into a blender and it like put it in a meat cranker. And then this video came out. Just like, he's like, all right, what do you want to talk about? Everything.
I love him.
Next, you're gonna
Yeah,
want
it's a
to
good
gloves,
video.
gotta protect your hands.
A
Get some
man who
pants,
wants to talk
preferably
about
riding pants that
everything?
have Kevlar or some sort of padding in them. in
When
case
will
take
you
a
find
spill.
time to talk
Your
about
skin
everything?
and asphalt do not mix.
Oh my God, we
and then
can just,
finally,
like,
last but not least,
we're in a
get your set of
constant
riding
state
boots,
of
riding
yapping.
shoes, something that'll protect your feet and your ankles. Taking a spill without gear absolutely sucks. And I actually know a guy.
I'm not against gear, by the way. I usually wear just nothing but
We don't
what
do
God
track
gave
stuff.
us, which is denim. God gave us denim, and denim's good enough.
We don't do track stuff.
Yeah, but
And
these
it's
people wear it all.
required
He wear
there.
no. He wears this shit all the time, I bet.
I bet he does.
Yeah, but a lot of people in the chat too. So Blissful Ellie, our 6'4" goddess out there, Blissful Ellie, who I ride with all the time. She gears up, gloves, Kevlar stuff. So I was like, I'm not against it.
No, why would I be against?
Yeah.
That
Not
would be like, why would you be against somebody who puts their seatbelt on?
Right,
Like, the fuck, it doesn't affect me at all, but don't shit on me for not doing it.
Yeah. So it's like, I'm not against it, and I think if you want to do it, you should. And it's not worse. It's better. It's a better idea to do it. I'm just not going to do it. But there's like a lot of things I don't do, like not putting on a jacket, or like I ride without a helmet all the time, but like not putting on a jacket or a helmet.
I would never ride without a helmet.
Is like the least of the bad things that I do in any given 24-hour period.
Yeah, I do other things that could damage my life, like pretty severely.
Oh shit! I just called Ellie 6'4". Oh, you know why? Because I've got a tab up here because I've got on our list of things to talk about after this 6'4" Honda.
What's 6'4" Honda?
People in the chat, I'll fill you in later. So that's why I said Ellie is actually a towering 6'5". So sorry about that. And in
pretty fucked up.
And in Brapstar, I know, dude. I gave her a 6'4". That's fucked up. And in Brapstar lore, a 2 mile tall elder thing from Dimension X. So
dude,
I do need to get it right.
She might as well just have hit you with that fucking sad cowboy emoji.
Dude, I can't believe I did that.
That's pretty fucked up.
I can't believe I hit her with a 6'4", dude. This dude's 6'4". This midget. This
okay, dude.
Oompa Loompa is 6'4".
Okay, I'm gonna be right back. But like, did you see how short Joe Rogan is?
Is he short? He looks short. He's got a short guy face.
He just did a special. Mm-hmm. I didn't know how small Joe Rogan is.
What's small? How small is he?
He's like 5'3".
5'3"?
He's like 5'4".
He's a short king, dude.
He's a short king. That or the photos I saw were edited. Like he's a I'm like
short king.
That's why that motherfucker doesn't stand up.
He's so wide though.
Yeah, because
he's also 5'3" wide. It seems like. We also we stand for Rogan around here. We're
How
Rogans.
tall is Joe Rogan? Says he's 5'7".
Oh, I mean, 5'7" is still a short king. When
is that a short king?
I think so.
Also, what if he's wrong? What if Google's wrong? Or not? What if he's actually 5'5" and he's always lying?
He doesn't seem like the kind of guy who would though. His whole shtick is just being hella honest about stuff.
Except for his height and probably maybe.
I still feel like anything under 5'10".
Another one says 5'8".
Yeah,
see, what's the truth?
I feel like anything under 5'10" is still a short king.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, another one? It just says belief. What does Joe Rogan believe?
10 different things a day.
Yeah, he believes so much and also nothing. Oh my god, dude.
All right, please go. Get back so we can watch this video.
I just want a jacket. I'm cold.
Yeah, there's nothing. We stand for a short king. Blissful Ellie will back it up at a towering 7'5". Blissful Ellie stands for a short king, even though she doesn't have to stand because she's over 5'3" even when she's sitting down. But no, do your thing, man. I'm 5'12 and a half. That's I think that's probably the optimal height for a man. I don't know who came up with that. I think it was maybe a scientist or something. Maybe Oppenheimer, I think, came up with the optimal height for a male Homo sapien mammal, and it's 5'12 and a half. So I didn't make it science. Look it up, Google it. There you go, Jay Sorsby, 69 inches tall. Travis Lee in the chat, the only guy who's known me since I was wearing short shorts in the chat right now. I love that we can do YouTube, and Travis is a good dude. I love that we can do YouTube, and we still have people that knew me when I was 7 years old are hanging out in the chat. That's a while, man. I'm 41, by the way. So, Sunday Herald 513. Deadworld's 420. Nice, dude. If I could do math right now, I would add up my height to see if I could be 420. 9 mils on 2 wheels. Used to be 5'8". Now he's 5'6". Chemo shrank me. So let me tell you, 9 Mils on Two Wheels. If you want to talk about your shrinking experience, we could find a job for you on OnlyFans. That's a whole ass lane, bud. I love that, dude. Wassa wassa bling bling. First off, your name is awesome. 5'9" and built like a thumb. That's my fucking boy right there, dude. You looking for a job in security? I fucking like that, man. Built like a thumb. Prime Supreme asks, are we setting up any rides in Florida or meetups? Yeah, soon, dude. We're gonna set up some soon. We'll probably put them on Instagram first, but we'll also share them on YouTube. Bring back the short shorts. Oh, dude, we were fucking back in the day at St. John's. Me and Trav were wearing some short shorts. Okay, I didn't pick them out, dude. That's just how they dressed us back then, man. Short shorts, cowboy boots. Keith Huntsman says, I didn't know chemo does that. You watch out, man. All Blissful Ellie's fans are going to be going and getting chemo now. Motley Motor 6'8". Get out of here. Show off. Show off. Toe Rogan. I like that. I get shorter every day. Gravity's always pulling us down, man. I'm having a pretty good time doing these live streams. I know that we don't watch the video very well, and it's hard to follow it, but I have a good time. So if you're ever in front of me, we were standing in the same room, and I was like, hey, let me show you this YouTube video. This is how we'd watch it. So if you were wondering what it's like to watch a YouTube video, even if you show me the YouTube video, or if I bring it up, this is what it's like to watch a YouTube video with me. Is I will pause it 37.5 times to say something, and then go on another tangent. I might even show you another YouTube video during the pause, easily. That's pretty common for me. I don't know how you guys watch YouTube videos. That's how I do. Book review. I just started reading Robin Hobb's Assassin's Apprentice. I'm having a hard time getting into it. When I say I started reading it, I started listening to it, and I don't like the narrator. So I think that the problem is I don't like the guy who's doing the audiobook that much. It just got he does voices well, but then when he's doing the actual narration, I don't like the way he talks. So I've been having a really hard time getting into it. Which is weird because it comes very highly recommended from a lot of people I respect. So I'm thinking about, I haven't read a book in a while, so I'm thinking about paying for it twice and buying the actual print book and just reading the print book, because it became so highly recommended. But I just can't get it. The audiobook, I'm finding it very hard to get into. So that's what I'm reading right now. Bleak Rides goes, I forgot what's going on while he's driving. Yeah, that's what it's like to watch a video with me. You'll forget this won't be the last time you forget what's going on. I promise you. Jay Sorsby, you're a young Bob Seger doppelganger. Turn the page, baby. That's not bad, dude. Bob Seger's a handsome young man. Enger, I get my audiobooks on iBooks, which I think is the same as Audible. I'm not sure. Prime Supreme best biker book reads. I've never really I've read a couple books that featured motorcycles, but I've never picked up a book because it was motorcycle specific. I read Adam's book, Scooting Across America. Stand, that's a good one. The Stand is a good motorcycle book. So I think that a book that's motorcycle specific, I don't know if I'd be really into it. Like I said, I read Adam's book, Scooting Across America, but I think books that feature motorcycles in a good way. Stephen King's books, all my White Oakley buddies out there are going to be like, Stephen King's woke, cancel him. But Stephen King is an avid motorcyclist. He's a huge motorcycle fan. And he's ridden motorcycles his whole life. And almost, not every book, but a lot of books that he writes feature people riding motorcycles, and he does it really well. And I think that the Stand probably, I would say I'd have to see what year it came out, but the Stand might have been the first post-apocalyptic story to posit that a motorcycle would be the best mode of transportation. So, like that's what happens is like, okay, the Stand, like the super flu happens. All the cars are stuck on the highways because people were trying to escape the cities. They died in their cars or abandoned them for some reason. So it's like, how do you still use the highways with all these cars blocking them? And the obvious answer is motorcycles, you know, and the motorcycles get better gas mileage, you know. So that's, everybody rides motorcycles in the Stand. And it's a really cool use of motorcycles. And the way that Stephen King writes people riding motorcycles can only come from somebody who's a motorcycle enthusiast. Like, he loves motorcycles. And you can tell when somebody writes motorcycles and doesn't ride. And you can tell when somebody writes motorcycles and they're a rider. And Stephen King is a rider. So that's pretty cool. Zoop says the newest King book had a lawyer on a gold wing in one of the stories. Yeah, he puts motorcycles in his stories quite often. There you go. Chad Holbrook goes, I went to a Stephen King book signing in the 90s and he showed up to the signing on a Harley Davidson. Chris S., dude, Brapstar's men's spandex short shorts win? Question mark. I love that. I love the confidence of that, where he's just like, not like, can you? He goes like, win. Like, they're coming. Maybe the ladies will be anyway. So, I don't know. I guess now we have to. He's already put the win out there. Chris S. Blame it on him, dude. Blame the bulges on Chris S. Brapstar spandex short shorts coming soon, baby. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of good motorcycle books, or good books that have motorcycles in them. I like that the Dresden Files, Karen, or she drove a motorcycle, so it's like, I like that. But then I talked to God, what the fuck is the dude's name who writes the Dresden Files? I spoke to him before, and I asked him if he rode, because I thought that he wrote Murphy's motorcycle parts really well. It was really cool. It was unbelievable, but that's, the whole book is about wizard detectives in Chicago, so the whole thing's unbelievable. So, like, the motorcycle parts of it were very unbelievable, but they were very cool. And so Murphy's motorcycle parts were awesome. And I remember I asked him, Jim Butcher, that's his name. So I asked him, I was like, do you ride, dude? The motorcycle parts were so cool. He's like, no. He was like, that's just what I thought it would be like. I was like, and I tried not to, like, sound disappointed, but I was like, hell yeah, man. Because I thought he did, because the motorcycle parts were so cool. Unbelievable. They weren't like you would be like, this isn't what it's like to ride a bike, but they were very cool when Murphy rides her. She has a Harley in the series. I don't know, Ellie, did you get to that part? Ellie's currently reading the Dresden Files. I don't know if you've gotten to the part where Murphy rides her and she puts Harry on the back. It's very cool. Like, when there's this part where they're like, it's got magic underneath it, and they're like slaying fucking things. And he is on the back of the motorcycle. It's very cool. Like, it's a cool motorcycle part of a book, but unfortunately, Jim Butcher has never been on a motorcycle. So, I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Wait. Immediately, my first thought was The Stand.
No, that's a good one.
I also experienced it while riding a motorcycle. Like, I was on some of the same roads that they used. So that was pretty cool. Like, I started reading The Stand when I was driving from Portland and finished it in Florida. So it took me the whole drive, like the whole cross-country trip, to finish it. I think it's like something like 54 or 58 hours. Because I did the audiobook, obviously. Can't read and drive. Excuse me, I just definitely took a very big dab. Why are you guys talking about spandex short shorts?
It's all Chris S's fault. All right, we've made it halfway through the video. It's been an hour and 17 minutes.
We're almost there.
We're almost there. All right, let's get back to it. So, this is a motorcycle video. He's currently driving a car.
Who might have a pretty interesting story about that. Hey!
Hey, why are you here?
Hey, you, what are you doing? You just stabbed it. You actually did cut it.
Yeah, I know.
No!
It's okay. No, it's self-healing. What's up?
I came over here because I was talking about a motorcycle
They're onto
accident.
something, I guess.
Cool.
And you've gotten in a motorcycle accident, haven't you?
I have indeed. It was real fun.
Tell me that story.
Okay, well, the year was 2016, I think. I was 27, and I was getting ready to sell a bike. It was a 1983 Honda Shadow. It was real cool. And I was getting ready to sell it, so I just like
Real
tuned it up,
cool,
and
so
I was just
nobody
out and
got a
about,
Honda
making sure that it
Shadow.
ran right and taking pictures for
Love
like
my
the
Shadow wheels.
Craigslist ad. And so I got done taking my pictures, and then I was just on my way back to my house, kind of taking like the long loop. And so I was just going on like Main Street in
And
my
in
town,
every
40 mile an hour
future
road,
video is
cruising,
going to be
not doing anything
that
wrong,
text.
just
That
going the
text
speed
I
limit,
love
make sure the bike was
that
running
so
right.
much.
And a lady was at a side street waiting to pull out. Didn't see me, pulled out right in front of me. I T-boned her at, I had time to like hit the brake, but just like slammed straight into like her driver's wheel. It was a Ford Edge, so an SUV, and I just like smashed my face into the hood, flew over the car probably like 30 feet, bones sticking out of my leg.
Oh, but you had
It's wild. This is like the video has totally changed tone.
Yeah, right?
Not even about the fact that they're talking about a motorcycle accident. It's the fact that it's like,
Well, they
and
went
I'm
somewhere
like,
else.
dude, look at our videos. Like our videos are like 10 videos in one.
Sure.
So like I'm not talking shit, but the first part of the video was like, "What's up, whiz bang? Here's this information. Are you done with that? Doesn't matter. Here's some new information. Have you thought about this information over here?" And it's just like scene change, scene change, scene change.
Yeah.
And then like 12 minutes, 46 seconds in, it's just like, how about a 5-minute interview and a story about a motorcycle accident impromptu in a garage? It's like a real, isn't it? I haven't gotten this far. It's my first time watching this. That's a really weird
Probably
tone
felt
shift.
like you had to include it because the person told the story.
I guess, or maybe they're trying to flesh out the video. Although I don't mind it. Like, this is how our videos are. Our videos are all over the place. So I'm like, I'm not hating on it, but it is a drastic. Like, look at this.
helmet on though, right?
No.
Oh, but you had like a jacket on.
Compared to, what are we at? 1249 to this.
Through the process, if you're interested in joining this off with, because you get to learn in a safer environment and they're a lot cheaper. Can you get hurt? Yes, you can. I got a couple of broken collarbones
know
to
what I
prove
mean?
it, but you don't have to worry about a car
already
hitting
went over
you.
the
But say you
fact,
want to.
like,
An SUV, and I
you
just
can get
like
hurt.
smashed my face
Yeah.
in the hood, flew over the car probably like
I think
30
it's just like a
feet.
good story.
Bones
It's a good
sticking out of my
story.
leg.
Like,
you
put
had-
the
you had
wreck
helmet
stories
on,
in
right?
there is
No.
good. I guess.
But you had like a jacket on, though, right?
Yeah, t-shirt,
Okay, and you had like protective like boots and pants on, right?
jeans, and a pair of Adidas Busenitz skate shoes.
Okay, so let's see the scars. Come on, get a close up of these bad boys. Oh God!
That's where the bones came out. I walked into the crane in the garage a couple weeks ago and just like cut open the scar, which was not super fun. But yeah, that's where the bones came out. I put those back in on the ground right after it happened. It was just like another 90-degree.
That-
I've heard about. I've never done that. I've never had a compound fracture, but I've heard about people doing that.
Yeah.
Because it's like a natural
It's
reaction.
never happened to me.
No, I don't
would
want it to
probably-
happen.
If that ever happened to me, I'd probably freak the fuck out.
I know you're a
So-
fucking baby though.
I am such a baby. So, I don't know though, because I did break my wrist in the snowmobile accident. And I did not react. I was calming my boyfriend at the time.
If you have someone to call him, it helps. If you're by yourself, it sucks.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I'm pretty calm.
No,
by
well,
myself,
I mean,
too.
like, during the dirt bike accident, it hurt more, obviously, the dirt bike accident in comparison to.
Also, you're
snowmobile.
dramatic. You are.
And I majored in drama.
It was a statement, not a question.
Yeah.
I've heard about people like putting their like doing that
Yeah.
because it's like a natural like, oh, that doesn't go there, and so like your mind's like, put it back.
No, I feel like I
It's
would.
like if your hand gets cut off, you're just like trying to put it back on or something.
No, I think
you
my
know?
reaction will be scream bloody murder if I ever see my own bones. Ugh. Ugh.
Yeah.
Not fun. This is where they cut me open. So I have a titanium rod inside the tibia from top to bottom. So they cut me
I got
open
a bunch
there,
of
drill a
metal,
big
too.
hole down the bone, and hammer that thing home. And then I have 2 set screws right there.
And show them your nose.
Oh yeah, in my nose, which is less crooked than it used to be. Which way is the point?
You can also, this shit can happen from like trying to do a backflip. Motherfucker, you could fuck yourself
Yo,
up
you
doing
can do this
anything.
from just walking.
Yeah, you could be walking and fall the wrong way and have to get metal rods.
Yeah, so pretty crooked, nice big scar, and I couldn't breathe out of it for the last 7-8 years, but I got it fixed
Maybe
last
he was
November.
just trying to find a way to influence his partner, and then
Yeah, so the
also
moral of the
this
story
was his
is
partner's
always wear
implicit
gear
something.
and keep your head on a swivel. Because
Maybe.
you might be the best
It
rider
does,
in the
it
world,
just
but
seems
there's
like a
always
weird-
someone out there who
It's
might not
just-
see
it
it.
was
That's
weird.
exactly right. It's not always up to you. So yeah, wear a helmet.
Just remember, when you're out on the streets, look at all these cars. A lot of those people are texting, they're not paying attention, and you don't have the luxury of a metal cage to save you. So be on the lookout,
Also,
always be alert, and that'll keep you safe. Now,
There's
let's
like
go
2
look at our
states
first spot.
that lane splitting is legal in, by the way.
I think there's more, but like California is obviously the big one.
Yeah, I know. It's
I
just
guess-
like I also feel like showing lane splitting is just like
Yeah, it's very specific to California.
yeah,
Oh, it's all good.
very-
Yeah, nice to meet you, man. Good, good.
Wow, way to show your privilege.
I had it for about 2 years. I got into a lot more motorsports.
What'd you do to the motor, do you know? Like, what you did
so
exactly to
I
it?
got a guy that owns a motorcycle shop. Got me ordered some little parts. I don't know what he did, but he upgraded the motor, like put like little pieces in it, I guess, to make it go faster.
I think,
Yeah,
this,
for
I
sure.
think this is what
All right,
everybody
look at the
said.
first
in
bike.
Ninja
This is why you go
400.
look at motorcycles with your real eyes and not just based on photos. And I've been doing this long enough to know when you smell something's a little fishy. The guy had said on the phone, like, hey, there was just a couple scratches on the bike from it leaning up against the wall. And there were a couple scratches on the fairings, but then also the edge of the brake lever, that scratched, the mirror scratched on the right side. So it definitely took a little spill at some point, which is okay if you're okay knowing that you're gonna fix that stuff. But usually if someone's telling you a little bit of a lie, then there's probably other issues going on. So we're off to go.
That can be true,
Yeah,
but also like people always lie.
yeah,
You got to be educated.
bro.
So it's like
Today-
you can lie about something and it can still be a good deal.
Today at Bert's, I was able to identify what was wrong with the motorcycle just by looking at it.
Yeah,
it felt
that's
pretty
did it
fucking
feel good? Yeah.
It felt really good, but it was also like because I had that bike.
Mm.
It was the S40 that was up there, that white S40 at Bert's.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and I was looking at it, and I just like pulled out my camera, and I had like mentioned something about it, and I was like, "Oh, look at this S40! I can tell someone treated it the same way I treated it
Yeah.
because it has all the same battle scars that I gave it." Like,
Yeah, you're like, I can tell somebody this was somebody's first motorcycle.
Yeah.
And second and third.
yeah, and I was like, and then it's gonna go on to be someone else's.
Yeah, first, second, and
First,
third motor.
second,
Yeah.
and third motorcycle, which I thought was so fucking cool. They had so many boulevards and like starter bikes up there right now, and that S40, I was like, they had no turn signals on it because the S40 had those long turn signals. So if you drop it,
They break off
snap.
immediately, yeah.
And it was dented in all the same places I would dent it because it drops. Because you know you drop shit when you're learning.
Yeah.
And you also no mirrors.
I'm sorry. I just got a Steven Reynolds. I love you, dog. You're my fucking boy. He's talking about the Goldwing killer, this flat 8, so instead of, it's not a flat 6 like my Goldwing is or your Goldwing is. It's flat 8, so it's got 2 more cylinders. It's not that much
Okay.
bigger though.
Yeah.
Like yours is an 1800, theirs is a 2000. So it's 200
Who's
cc's
theirs?
bigger. It's a Chinese bike company.
Who?
It's got I don't know, Ching Chong.
No,
I don't
but
know
like
what it's called.
what is the context? What are you talking
There's,
about?
he said, have you seen the Chinese Goldwing killer? So basically, China revert like they do with everything, which is fine. I like Chinese stuff. I have no problem with it. I have plenty of Chinese stuff. I have plenty of Chinese electronics. No problem with Chinese shit at all. But they're very common. They reverse engineer stuff. They don't innovate. They imitate. It's a cultural thing. So because there's like no pride from like with us, we're like, if we just copy, they're like, well, you can't do that. Over there, they're just like, well, why wouldn't you?
Okay.
It's a cultural thing.
All right.
So they made something that looks like just like a Goldwing,
All right.
except it's a flat 8 instead of a flat 6. One better, 200 cc's bigger, better. And he just goes, it makes 400 horsepower. Not a fucking chance in hell. I don't know what it makes, but it ain't 400 horsepower.
Can we get it?
No, I don't think they sell it in America. It ain't 400 horsepower, dog. Not.
That would
Not.
be-
I would.
that'd
I
be a
would
good fucking
bet
video.
anything I like. If it makes more than 150 horsepower,
Bro.
I'll eat my shoe. Like, there's not a chance, dude.
We should see if we can get a hold of one when we're on the West Coast so you can do a review. That'd be a good
I would love one,
fucking
dude.
video.
If they're still around in 20 years and I can buy one for $1,500, I'll definitely get one.
Well, or like if we're ever traveling, I'm just saying, because you know, like, dude, I don't mean to like boost your ego, but you're like, you're shade tree surgeon, man. You do you have the whole like you meet the worst person on
Yeah,
like
I know, man.
you're kind of the gold wing person.
There's plenty of Goldwing people.
I don't know any
Never
other
got
ones.
another
The only other
You know, like 5 dudes though.
no, I know more than that. I know
What about
more.
Shep?
Oh, he does have 3 gold wings.
Shep has 3 Goldwings, dude.
I meant like as for like moto creators, like when you're thinking like, oh, who does Goldwing stuff? It's like the only other person that I can think of is that I think his name's Matt Spears.
Yeah, Matt Spears is the off-road Goldwing stuff.
Yeah, so see, I can name someone else who rides a Goldwing.
Who else? There's a lot of small channels that do Goldwing stuff.
Sure.
I could name like 50 channels that do Goldwing shit.
Do it. Do it then.
You want me to start?
Yep.
Oh, Biker Babe Beth. Goldwing videos.
Okay.
Her 2 wheels.
Yeah, but you're
Goldwing videos.
she
She
copied you. She did it after you. Both of
Yeah,
those
just because
girls
somebody did it after me doesn't mean
did
they
it after
copied
you.
me.
Yeah, they copied you.
Anyway.
It's imitation.
Oh, there, Big Smitty. Big Smitty Rides is a Goldwing guy.
I'm not saying no one else in the world has. Oh my god, you guys are not getting the point. You're right. Don't review the Chinese Goldwing. No one will care. Fuck.
All right,
God,
let's finish this
no. Fucking done. I want to learn how bees work.
Maybe we'll find one today. We're gonna be patient though. If you rush into buying a motorcycle that's not ideal just because you're super stoked about it and there's problems with it, it's gonna set you back. You're gonna hate it. Because when you buy a bike, yeah, you wanna work on it, but you also want to ride. That's the fun part. Happen to be in Long Beach, and one of my good friends, who's also an automotive YouTuber, happens to live in Long Beach.
What's up, baby?
All right, enough of that guy. Let's go try to find us a motorcycle. All right, so we just pulled up at the
You
spot.
ever look at someone and you're just like, you might not be an asshole, but you look like one.
Yeah, you.
Fuck you. Also, this guy.
And one of my good friends, who's also an
I don't know
automotive
who he
YouTuber,
is. I'm sure he's
happens to
he's
live in
probably
Long
a
Beach.
nice guy.
Baby.
I'm just like, wow, this dude looks like an asshole.
What's his name?
I don't fucking know. Oh, Vintra.
Those are just letters.
All right, enough of that
dude.
guy.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
try to
how-
find
that's
us a
just
motorcycle.
what
All right, so we
random
pulled
letters
up
that you
at the
missed
spot.
Yeah, you can
Looks
tell
like
me
we
that's
got
like the
big
name
rig.
of a motorcycle, and I
Dude, it's a
believe
good
you,
sign.
dude.
All right, let's go chat with this dude.
Oh, the BNA
Hey,
TRA.
man, how are you? Nice to meet you. Jeremiah. Here, you got a big rig back here? Yeah, my dad's. Oh, really? So I met the seller, Edgar. Super cool guy. He's selling this
Edgar,
2023
Edgar,
Ninja
Edgar.
400 with 1,800 miles. He's selling this bike
I
because he
want a
bought
green
another
bike like
bigger
that.
bike. That's perfect for us because now we got some room to negotiate.
Can
But
I-
before I even think about buying this thing, I need
You want a green bike?
I really want a brat bike, dude.
The Ninja 400. That's what. Remember, that's the TikTok bike.
What's-
Everybody on
what do you
TikTok
mean?
has a Ninja 400. Remember we were making fun of TikTokers the other day.
Oh yeah.
They all have Ninja. That's the bike they have.
I
What,
just,
not just them, like a lot of people. If I put a poll up, I was like, how many of y'all got a Ninja 400? Like 30 people would be like, I do. Because it's an awesome bike. It's actually it's an awesome motorcycle. It's great. It's a fucking awesome bike.
I'm just
so-
gonna like look for one on Facebook Marketplace, okay? Just like
Yeah.
if one just like happens to pop up.
It's a great fucking bike, dude.
Oh my god.
So that's why so many people have them. But then it's also like it's easy to make fun of. Chris S says,
I would love to be made fun of.
I just want some attention, please.
Please,
This
any
am-
kind is good.
This ammo until mess all kinds I'd have in my pants on any 400 horsepower bike. Don't know exactly what that means, but I appreciate the $4.99. It goes to a good cause. Chris S, you're the man. His second super chat of the night. Oh, I hate iOS. Okay.
Maybe
I
that's
hate
iOS.
iOS.
Like iPhones?
Anyway, Chris S., we appreciate you, dude. Thank you, man. Very, very much appreciate. You're keeping the channel independent and going. Thank you, man.
Need to take it for a test ride.
I'm going to go through all the things you should look for when you're testing.
The fact that he lets him take it for a test ride. So I've never been denied a test ride on a motorcycle.
That's because you leave me as collateral.
Yeah, but I always like what I do when I go for a test ride is I have the cat. I'll like look at the bike and be like, okay, I think I want it, right?
Yeah.
Like I can see myself on this bike, and then I'll take the cash and like leave it, and be like, the cash is here, so the guy knows I have it in case you bring it back wrecked. But like, I can't believe people let motherfuckers test ride motorcycles. That's wild to me.
Test riding a motorcycle. Before you even get on the bike, make sure the brakes work. That's kind of important. You want to make sure that you can stop before you go. Then once you get on it, do all the electronics work, all the blinkers, all the lights. So I always, when I show up to a place, make sure that the bike hasn't been started before I get there.
Okay.
Is saying rice rocket racist?
I would say no, but I also just called him using blinkers gay. So I'm like, so like, look who you're asking.
Someone said it in the chat, and I was just curious. Like,
I don't know. It's from
no
Japan.
Tino shade
like,
if he is
I
like
feel
says
like-
a joke that is. So I don't care.
I feel like rice rocket's such an old term. I don't feel like anybody's ever said it with like maliciousness towards Japanese people.
Okay.
Maybe they have, but it's just like what you call is like, oh, it's a rice rocket.
Okay.
Like, I guess it's kind of racist.
Is it racist?
A little bit.
I feel like that's racist.
But I feel like it's like an acceptable amount.
Yeah.
You know? It's like a little like, hey, like locker room talk with the boys, grab her by the pussy, you know? A little locker room talk with the boys, it's a rice, you know? It's like, it's like an acceptable amount. But I would say that you would have to say like, yeah, it's a little racist.
But I think that like in America,
I'm going to still say it. But
Yeah.
until like I'm not allowed to.
Okay.
In which case I will disavow.
Well, I've just personally, after learning about so much about history and America and Japan, now I know why things like the term rice rocket still exist, and everyone's like,
Yeah, everyone says crotch rocket now instead of rice rocket.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
That was just my first time ever hearing that
It
term.
is. It's 100% racist. But like I don't know, man. Like
I just never heard that term before.
if somebody said it around me, I wouldn't be like, this person's a racist.
No.
You know what I mean?
Just because you say something that is
Yeah.
doesn't make you that.
That's not opening up anything, by the way, chat. So
Yeah,
fucking
I wasn't-
pump the brakes.
Yeah, I was asking Josh.
She's asking me, not you guys. This is not an opportunity for discussion. Discussion over.
If I touch the header, if the headers
Yeah,
are warm
that's
at all,
the
then I know
term.
that
Is
the
that
seller started it.
PC?
You don't
Yeah.
Not is that
make sure when you start the
racist?
bike, it is a
Sorry,
true
I wasn't
cold
trying to
start.
like
That's
put
how
you
it's gonna
under
be
fire.
when you
say
start it
that,
every morning
like,
in your garage.
and
Or
you
I don't
never
mind. I have
got
an
that
answer.
person.
I have an answer for everything.
No,
oh,
the
for that.
person who said it.
No, I
I
didn't
wasn't
think I
trying
said
to
it.
like
Yeah.
make them feel bad or anything. I was just
Yeah.
asking because
No,
I had
we're not
never
saying
heard
anything
that
bad.
before. And I'm like, oh, is that like PC?
I've only ever like met one Japanese person.
I have a Japanese friend, so I think I'm.
Oh,
okay.
so two.
I think I'm okay.
Yeah. But we don't get Japanese people on this coast.
Yeah, never.
They don't come over
like,
here.
Dude, I know one Japanese
Yeah.
person.
Over here, we get a lot.
Oh, I know her sister too.
Okay, too. Yeah, they're not over here. Like, we're too far away. America's too big. We're on the wrong side. West Coast is for sure. So maybe on the West Coast, you'd be like, nah, don't fucking drop rice rocket. I don't fucking know.
I don't know. I feel like I said,
driveway.
after we're gonna finish the video.
I would probably just call it sport bike.
Okay.
to go take off for work. So the bike started up fine. It was a cold start. That's a good check. All the gauges work. All the clusters work. The lever's real good. The brakes real good. Nothing's bent. Nothing's broken. Before you get on it, also check the tires. Check the brakes. Make sure there's material on the
Look at
back.
that squat
Make
with
sure
his
there's
shorts
tread
on,
the
dude.
tires. Make
Okay.
sure you do your due
The
diligence
chat
before
is so into shorts, and Josh, I've been telling you for so long. Can we make those little shorties, like with the little
I don't
prints
make
that
shorts,
Kyle
dude.
wears?
hop on a
like
bike
those
and test
little
drive.
ones?
There have been times where
over.
I've showed up and the guy's like, hey,
Yeah,
you
we'll
want to
make
take for a
sure.
test ride? And I'm just like, nah.
Please,
No, I'm good.
Josh.
I don't need to test drive it if it looks in a particular
Matt knows what
condition.
it's
That's
worse
not
than me
acceptable
then.
to me.
Yeah,
Now, once
yeah,
you
we'll
actually
make
get
that.
on the bike and
All
you're
right,
ready
we'll do a poll. Who would buy shorts?
And fucking, if you're not gonna buy it, please don't say it because Josh will literally never take my opinion again. if you guys, like,
how can I not do another poll? I think I have to end the old poll.
yeah, you have to end the poll.
Okay. Everyone has.
I've been suggesting shorts for so long. So if you really want the shorts, say yes. But like,
don't fucking say it just because you want to support Shay. Be honest.
Because like, if you guys aren't gonna buy it, then say no. Because then I'm
gonna be like, shorts are woke.
I hate you.
All right. Let's finish this
Here you
video.
go. You got all your gear. Next thing you can do is make sure it goes through all the gear. So you don't have to go fast, but you just want to make sure it shifts up and down good. You want to make sure the throttle response is good, that you don't have a sticky throttle. You want to make sure that you run it long enough so that if it does overheat, you will know if it overheats. Now I'm about to go on the highway. We're going to try to get it up to speed. Try to rev it all the way throughout the range.
Nerd.
Okay, by the way, I'm talking about shorts that are like right above the knee, not like shorty shorts. Like, dude,
So this
shorts
bike
are
is perfect.
so
It checks
red-pilled.
all of our boxes. The only thing left I had.
No, shorts are not based. They're not red pilled.
Dude, they're so
Shorts.
red-pilled.
No, shorts are woke.
I can name 3 dudes
Who are
wear
based in
shorts,
red-pilled and
who
wear
are
shorts.
based in red pilled, like not even necessarily who views I agree with, but are known for wearing shorts.
No, shorts are woke.
Had to do was give Edgar some cash. He gave me the title.
We did it. We have our project motorcycle. 5 years in the making, and it's finally here. I cannot wait to start modifying this thing. If you guys want to be a part of that and give your input, please leave a comment down below. Join the Discord.
Yeah, I wanna get into
We're in there,
shorts.
always looking.
Look at his little hot dog legs. It's funny.
I know.
We finished the video.
He's
You
probably
know that?
tall.
Yeah, 6'4".
Oh yeah, I'm getting the shorts.
6'4" Kawasaki.
I gotta
Let me
chill.
pee real quick. I gotta. You're allowed to be thirsty, dude. I do it. I be talking about girls. You're allowed to talk.
My cup is empty. No, like literally, I need some coffee. That's what I'm saying. Like, how do you not wear shorts in Florida? Like, it's so hot. And like, chat, when Josh gets back, I'm gonna show you the shorts I'm talking about. These shorts are not woke. They're not Kiefer shorts. Kiefer shorts are so tiny. These are not Kiefer shorts. These are the shorts that are made of cotton, and they're directly above the knee. Imagine they're like basketball shorts, like gym shorts, but cotton instead of athletic material. And then we'll put cool art on them. You know? Oh yeah, Alien, anytime. We ended up restocking that sticker, and I knew that we would, so it was no worries to send you that one.
We did it. We finished the video. I'm pretty proud. Is the chat proud? Should we start another poll?
And the majority of people said shorts are woke, but that doesn't mean that they wouldn't wear them.
I know. I think they just said that because I put woke in there, and they thought that was funny. Which is why I did it, because I like to win.
I hate you.
Oh, yeah. Don't hit the player, hit the game, okay? I just pulled a Kid Rock. Dude, I shot those shorts with an assault rifle.
Okay, I gotta know what Harley's saying.
No, I don't want to talk about it because it's so fucking annoying to get in that politics shit.
Okay, we don't. Well, I'm still gonna look it up. You don't have to fucking. I won't say anything though.
Yeah.
Keep it to myself.
Keep it to yourself, dude. I just that politics shit is so fucking annoying. I'm just like, that's so dumb.
Oh my god, my whole feed is golden retrievers. I love it. God, I love the internet when it's all golden retrievers.
See, why would you engage in team sports politics when your feed could be all golden retrievers, motorcycles, boobs, and butts?
Right.
Okay? And size 9 tootsies.
Except I did follow
Size 9 and up.
a page called Everyday New Angle. And I'm gonna let you guys guess about what the new angle is. And they started posting OnlyFans content, and I'm like, this is not what that angle was. It's so weird.
All right, let's go on to, that was this one, so it's 9:42. We got some time left.
That was 2 hours.
We started at 8.
Oh.
So, and cats, yeah, Shelby's right. Cats doing funny stuff. Fat people falling down. One of these tabs is also our reaction folder. I don't know if we'll get there or not.
Oh, I don't want to do my reactions folder.
Okay.
Let's do that next time.
Okay. So the next one is
we're not getting through a next one. It just took us an hour and
No, we're not
40
watching another
minutes to
video.
get through another.
no, this is just
to get through a video.
So apparently, and you wouldn't know who this person is, and he's threatened this like multiple times before. If I went back far enough, I could find when he said he was going to do it before. Apparently, 6'4" Honda, the YouTuber, the 1 million plus motorcycle YouTuber, is coming back to YouTube.
Okay.
I don't think he has the biggest channel.
Oh my god!
I think
Oh my
that
god!
Yammer
Oh my
did.
god! I do know who that is.
How?
Is that the person who you said, the Australian dude?
No.
Okay, never mind. I'm less excited now.
Let it know. So yeah, 6'4" Honda apparently is coming back. So
Who is
on
that?
his, I'm gonna show you. So on his Instagram,
Okay.
which I don't want to show too much because he posts his kids on here and stuff. So, he did this, preparing everything. How do I YouTube again? And he's posted a couple other teasers like this, but then like I thought that this one was weird. And he's a good dude. Like I've talked to him. He's a nice guy. So it's like I am going to talk a little shit just because I'm a shit talker, but I would just preface that he is a nice guy. Obviously, good dad, good dude, like whatever. But let's talk some shit. You know what I mean?
Gotta preface that
so-
before you sip some tea.
Yeah, he posts his motorcycle.
No, Josh, what you say is, who are we gonna pray for this week? Who needs who should we add to our prayer circle with peace and love?
Peace and love. 6'4" Honda's a Canadian, I believe. So he has his bike here, but then look at that's his second slide. Is his stats. He's like, it's like this weird flex. Like, you're just like,
That he's the most searched.
yeah, here's a fight. How do I YouTube again? Prepare. How do I YouTube
I'm
again?
the most searched for 6-foot person.
And then he's just like 1.1 million subscribers, 88,000 6-foot gaming, Storm versus World 2400. I probably wouldn't have shared that one. 6-foot music. I'll play you a song in a minute. Probably wouldn't have shared that one either. 6-foot life, 170. That's big. Isn't it a weird thing to share? Like
that is kind of weird.
yeah, it was like I'm coming back. By the way, I was big once. He probably could come back.
He's the biggest big dude.
He's the biggest big. I'm the biggest big boy that's ever bigged. Did you guys know back in the day I was 6'4" Honda? I'm still 6'4" Honda. 1.17 thousand subscribers. Don't even try me. What's the next one? This is a weird one too. Like you're earning ads from the shorts. Like why did you include this screenshot? You did forget how to internet.
Yeah.
Like
Also,
that's weird,
dude, let me
right?
tell you
That's a
that
weird thing to. That's like a. So
You're-
this is kind of weird.
Buddy.
This one,
ads from
Like,
shorts, you get like a couple cents, right?
yeah, dude. I've had shorts do a couple million views. Shorts can pop off like that, dude. It's a great way to gain subscribers.
Yeah, but you're
A lot of them don't stick around.
you ain't getting
you know?
any fucking
You don't get no money.
ads on it. Like you
think
ain't
there's-
making any money on an ad.
I had a short that
ads
did
on
like
Source Feed.
4 million views or something like that. You made like $100
Yeah, you're not really
for
making
4
it.
million views.
That's insane.
Wow, dude.
Yeah, that. How old is this guy?
He's younger than I am.
Are you kidding me? This is something like I would expect with peace and love, my branch to post.
This is kind of boomer.
This
isn't
is
it?
so boomer.
And Mike Branch isn't even boomer. He's technically a millennial.
Is he really?
I know, or Gen X. I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
Don't matter. I don't like that shit. I just like it's weird. It was a weird screenshot. It's like, was this on accident? I want to ask him. I can't.
There's no way that was.
But I'll be like, was that
He
on
did
accident
not
that
post
you're
that on
earning
X.
ads the short feed?
There's no way. That was
It's
on
not even
accident.
cropped correctly, dude.
What a weirdo, dude.
I mean, I can't talk shit. He's got a way bigger channel than I do.
I can
You
talk
know?
shit.
I mean, no, I obviously I can. I'm still talking shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk shit.
But I'm I'm just saying he's obviously got a way bigger channel than I. So he came up during like the whole Aiden Ross prank invasion, like where it was like.
Oh.
It was like 2013, 2014.
Ooh, that was a spicy time on YouTube.
Yeah, that's when he blew up, right? When you could do anything on YouTube.
Yeah, you could do anything.
So all of his popular videos are
that
just
was
like
hair cake time.
Oh, yeah, dude. So all his popular videos are like for motorcycle stuff are like road rage guy tried to kill me. It's 10 million views. Now where you just be like, I'm not even watching this, right? You just scroll past it.
Yeah, it's just,
back then it was like, what?
It's a different time on the internet,
Right.
man.
Guy in a Mustang wanted to race me, and
You're
then like nothing
dude,
happens.
I literally just watched
10 million
like
views.
10 people, like
Yeah.
10 separate videos of people die on Instagram before I got out of bed this morning.
Yeah, and not even on purpose. I don't want to watch that
Yeah,
shit.
I'm like, dude, I'm trying to look at golden retrievers,
Yeah,
man.
dude. I'm trying to sit here and watch like fat people falling down and boobs. And Instagram is like, would you like to see somebody die in a horrific industrial accident? I'm like, fucking no, dude. And then like Instagram's the worst because it's like, oh, you didn't want to see somebody die in a horrific industrial accident? How about the most racist thing you've ever seen in your life? I'm like, fucking no to that too. Like, Instagram is fucked, man. So it's funny. So when he quit YouTube, I think it was like 4 or 5 years ago, or not quit, like just stopped, got petered off or whatever. Maybe got burned out. I don't know what happened. 5 years ago, YouTube was a different place. So I wonder what kind of videos he'll make when he's coming back. I'm not saying he doesn't know what's up. Like obviously he put in a lot of work, you know. Mm-hmm. Did a lot of cringe shit too. Made a lot of cringe.
Sure,
but he put in a lot of work.
Name one person on the internet in 2013 who wasn't a little bit cringe. I'll wait.
See, people are like naming fucking snuff shit on Instagram right now. They're like, did you see the crane fall in the Prius and kill people? Like, Instagram is literally faces of death.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
Instagram is messed up, man. It just, they let anything on there.
So crazy. It used to not be like that. It used to be like, dude, you show, and it's so crazy because if you show like a little bit of a nipple, you're banned.
Banned, dude. And now they're just like, oh, full on fucking sex? Yeah, sure. Like, if they're like, oh, you know what the thing on Instagram now is? How they show tits? Breastfeeding. But they don't do, there's no actual baby. It's just an OnlyFans, which I'm like, don't hate the player, hate the game, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I'm just like, that's a good way to make money. Knock yourself out. I'm not hating on it. Because when it comes to skin, I'm in. But what they'll do is they'll just take literally like a baby doll. Like a
weird.
Like a toy. It's really weird.
I don't like this.
So I will be honest, I actually don't like it. It's really gross to me. But that's how they get away with it. And they're just like, I just have my whole ass tit out now because I have a toy doll in the photo and just like full on nipple hanging out. You can actually do that on YouTube too.
Can't you like show everything on YouTube? Like as long as it's educational?
Yes.
Yeah, weren't we watching that on your mom's house? Somebody was like showing an informational video about how to wax your asshole and they just like had their little legs spread.
Yeah. So anyway. I think where he fucking went wrong for me, because I thought he was really good. He always did this shit, so this was like his style. Like, you know this dude, right?
That's his
style. He's also like a little hood, right? He's like a 6'4" Honda. I'm a little hood. He's like a fucking hood white boy, but that lives in the suburbs. Like, look where he lives. You know what I mean? But he talks a little ghetto. You know what I mean?
Yes. Are you thinking the same 6'4" person I am thinking of? That isn't this person
maybe?
who also, I don't know. Never mind.
Let's just say, whisper it.
No.
Give me a hint, dude.
No.
Is it someone who's been on the channel?
Oh my god, my friend got to play Moist Critical and card games. Like,
oh, that's
cute.
Cool. That's cool. I've heard that he's a good dude.
Oh my god, he's precious.
Yeah, I've heard he's a really nice guy.
That's so sweet.
I've heard the 644 Honda's actually a really nice guy too, for all the shit I'm talking about him. Oh, here's this is another one. It's been a while. Any good current motorcycle YouTubers to watch? This is 26 weeks ago.
Oh my god, that's forever ago. That's like a year ago.
That's 4 posts ago. 52 weeks ago.
Well, maybe he's not.
6 months
maybe
ago.
he's just not on Instagram. Maybe he's.
So that's why I'm just like this shit that came out where he's like
Where else
preparing
is-
everything. How do I YouTube? I'm just like,
Where are
I
you
don't know.
posting?
Maybe he's trying to get people watching his old stuff because he probably still makes revenue from his old content. Getting the Camaro ready for YouTube again. Had to jumpstart it. Why are the batteries located in the trunk? This was 6 weeks ago. So this is after 26 weeks. Then he did this one. Why is he's wearing some shorts in this? Woke.
I hate you, dude. Stop. You're gonna make everybody not want to buy the shorts that we make.
And then a picture of the Camaro. Car is ready. Need to find a good dealer that comes to homes.
Oh my god, that's a dumbass caption. He should have said, I ran over my neighbor.
I ran over my neighbor.
I just ran over my neighbor.
I ran over my neighbor. Let's go, Brandon. Joe Biden suck. Or I don't know, like make a good title.
No, because like, bitch and Camaro, bitch and Camaro. I ran over my neighbor.
I get it now.
Now it's
thought
in the papers.
Bitch and Camaro, bitch and Camaro. That's a good fucking song.
Yeah, dude, anytime I see a Camaro, I just think, I ran over my neighbor. Like, I cannot see a Camaro without thinking that.
I always felt like that's where he went wrong for me because it was just like, I don't know, I just don't care about cars.
No, me neither.
Yeah, and whenever somebody like has a YouTube channel and they started on motorcycles and they're like, I got a nice car. Dan did the same thing, like do it with Dan. I don't hold it against him because this is a me thing personally. This is me.
Yeah,
Don't hold this against him.
Do it with Dan liked one of that guy's photos.
Of course, no. Dan knows him, dude. They know each other. Everybody from 2013 YouTube knows each other.
Yeah, duh.
Like if you were seriously making YouTube videos between 2009 and 2013, there's like 1 degree of separation. Like, dude, everybody knows each other. So Dan's great, dude. Anyway, Dan, I'm just like, oh wow, you got a fucking car. I don't give a fuck. I guess a lot of people do. I don't know. So also he did this shirt. This is his thing, the "Please Back the Fuck Up" shirt, right? And he sold like a fucking boatload of them, man. Oh, he sold so many. The shirt, backpacks, dude. This was 27 weeks ago. Dude, he sold so many of them, man. Good for him. I'm not hating. All right, let's look at his YouTube channel. I love his his icon with the melting. This is so freaking, so like 2015 core. It's just funny, you know what I mean? It's really funny.
Oh my god.
This is just like very like.
Please don't make me experience that part of my life again.
Oh, no, this is 2015 core.
We are not
fuck,
watching
man.
this. We have to save it for another year.
No, he's got like the melting thing. This is very much just like, I have a Call of Duty channel that has 10 million subscribers. This is like FaZe Clan, you know, like that. It like I'm a professional gamer. It's not what he does, but it's like that's the core, you know.
Cindy just texted me and says, "Will you please share the new raffle?"
Yeah, of course. I have it in a link to share. Can't read my links over here.
I was trying to figure out why Harley's Bud Light.
So, that was the thing I was gonna. So I had a way to lead into this. So Cindy preempted me, but I had a way to lead into this to share the raffle, and it's because 6'4" Honda, back in the day. That's how he always said it, right? So people would make fun of him, like I am now. He's a good dude.
Is that your piece of? That's
peace
your
and love. He's a good dude.
No, dude, that's your with peace and love. He's a good dude.
He is. He's a good dude.
It's
He's
like,
a dad, dude. He's a dad.
I really like him. He's a good dude. But
here's this
slander.
horrible, yeah. Here's this
but
horrible
insert
thing
slander.
So Cindy, I had a whole bit going into this, which I guess I'll do it now because Shay's tired anyway. We're stopping soon. But my whole bit going into this was I was gonna be like, oh, he came up on the time of YouTube when you just made videos about homeless people. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
That was his
Because
thing. So check out his popular. If I go to videos, I
it
bet there's a
was
homeless
so-
person video.
Dude,
in
it
here.
was so mainstream that even Drake did it.
Yeah, where's a homeless? I
Drake
bet
had
we
a
can find one.
whole fucking music video where he went out and gave money to homeless people.
Yeah.
And he was like,
Oh, dude, am I gonna get busted on this? And it's not. Anyway, I bet he's got a homeless person video. So he came up during that when it was just like,
yeah,
you can make a video. It's just like giving a homeless person $100, or like
Sure.
I helped a homeless person. It's just like a video of like a crusty homeless dude, and you're do whatever you like,
Yeah.
pass him on your motorcycle. So many people did it. Of course, I never did it, but then I did it like making fun of it, where I dressed up my bobber fett as a homeless person and I threw raw meat at him.
that's so
In
good.
a video where I was just like, eat the fucking. It was funny.
God, Devin, come hang out again. What the fuck?
I wonder if I don't even know if that video is still up. So, it's because I just like, if I just tried to do something that was actually legit instead of just trying to be an asshole, I'd probably fucking have a lot more subscribers.
Yeah, but like,
I don't know, whatever. I'm not going to. So that's the era he came up in, where it's like you just like do something with a homeless person. God, he's got to have a homeless video. Like he's got a Fousey tube, Roman Atwood and Fousey tubes. How dated is that?
oh my God, get me out of here.
Fousey tube. What's Fousey tube up to right now, dude?
I don't want to know.
Fousey tube's having a live streamed mental breakdown on
Yeah,
Kick
dude.
right now.
Oh my God.
Fousey tube is a psychopath. Anyway, I just got him from Pop. I'm sure he's got some homeless people videos in here. So anyway, I was going to segue from that into, but if you actually want to help people who have become homeless, you can buy a raffle ticket from
Or
Forgotten Angels.
who never even had a home.
Never even had a home in the first place. Instead of watching me give one sandwich to a person on the side of the street, which I have done but have never videotaped, instead of doing that, I'm not saying that he does that. He's a good dude.
No, but like,
He's a nice guy.
If a YouTuber
He's a dad.
gives a sandwich to a homeless person and doesn't record it, does it even really happen?
Why would you even do it?
Like if a tree falls in the woods and no one's around to hear it,
Yeah, dude.
did
if
it
you,
really
if you're-
happen?
If you have a YouTube channel and you give
Did it make a
a
noise?
sandwich to a homeless person and then talk about how, I don't know, it's just like what I do. It's just
Yeah,
felt the
like,
right thing
did
to-
it make a noise?
Dude, is the guy, if you don't record it, I feel like the guy just eats the sandwich, but it doesn't actually go to his stomach, it just disappears. He's like, why am I still
Yeah.
hungry? And you're like, oh, I didn't record it, dude. It didn't go to his belly because there's no camera. But if you would like to help actual people who are, funny time, we make our jokes, but Dave and Cindy from Forgotten Angels, you guys who watch the channel all the time know about this. Dave and Cindy help young men and women who are aged out of the foster care program, of which Cindy aged out of the foster care program. This happened to her, and it happens to people literally every single day, and they're made homeless on their 18th birthday because there's a lot of bad acting foster care parents out there. A lot of good ones too, but a lot of bad acting foster care parents out there who use basically like use foster kids as a crop that they just get money from, do nothing for them, and then their 18th birthday they give them a trash bag and they put them on the streets. No license, no job, no high school education, no hope, no nothing. No life skills.
I say that the way that the foster care system is set up, it's a for-profit system.
It seems like that, doesn't it? There are a lot of good foster parents. There are. But the way they have it set up is
It's for
rough.
profit.
It's rough.
It's like, it's so fucked up.
So if you would like to buy a raffle ticket, this could enter you to win the Teal Deal, the Road King we're currently giving away. You might have seen it in videos
Oh, dude,
recently.
that bike is sick.
It's a nice bike.
Like,
And you know your money's going to a good cause. So no overhead, doesn't hit any branches on the way down. Dave and Cindy use that money to change the world. So raffle tickets $25, and that's not $25 that's going to like a treasurer and a bunch of different fees and people on the way, that $25 is going to make a difference because Dave and Cindy work, I wouldn't say every single day because they need days off too, but they work harder than I do at least at making the world a better place. So I'm glad they're in charge of spending the money and not me. That's all I got because they're to be trusted with it. I would not be. So, click the link, grab a ticket. Maybe fate will point her finger at you and say, today's your day. But even if she doesn't, you can do a good thing. That's pretty cool. And Cindy and David are literally both in the chat. They've been listening to me talk shit about this for the last hour.
I'm so sorry.
Talking about how shorts are woke.
Meanwhile, both looking down and being like, fuck.
Anyway.
Shorts aren't woke. We've got a 53% shorts are woke.
What? Or is it shorts aren't... What's winning?
52% I would buy shorts.
That's a split, dude. That's a split. All right, guys. I think it's going to about do it.
And you can still think shorts are woke and still buy them. Just saying, hypocrites have more fun. Just saying. With that note, we should...
Yeah, we're
we should
rolling
make
out,
shorts.
man. I can't drink too many beers, so I'm not going to. Thanks for hanging out, man. We have a lot of fun in these live streams. Peace and love to everybody we talked about, especially anybody.
Oh yeah, they're good dudes.
They're good dudes.
They're good dudes.
I do mean that though, like.
I
Wait.
know. I
Let's-
gotta say it because every single YouTuber who makes who does drama content, they always have a I'm gonna say the most horrific slander about this person,
Be like,
but
"He's
then I'm
alright,
gonna
though."
go but with peace and love, or but he's a good dude,
All right, before we go, he recorded a rap song.
No, he didn't. Shut up.
Yeah.
That is so 2013 of him.
It is, and I'm like, I'm literally not
I
hating.
cannot believe he
But
left
that is
it up.
very 2013.
You know how I know he's got a big dick? He left it up.
Well, he's got like a wife and kids, man.
Oh, what? So the dick works? What does that have to say?
All right, dude. You like my shit. Dude, I remember Jake the Garden Snake tried to play this to him on his phone.
That's fucked
at
up.
At a meetup.
That's fucked up.
It's pretty... And I remember Jake was telling the story.
I would beat him up.
Jake was telling the story like, yeah, I put it on my phone to be
I'd
funny.
beat him
and
up!
he was like... And this is actually, if you know Jake, this is a good Jake impression. But he's like, I put it on my phone. I just thought it would be funny. I was just like, you like my shit? And he was like, yo, turn that shit off. I was like, what? I'm like, no, Jake, that's fucked up.
That's so funny. I would lose my fucking
That's
mind.
actually kind of fucked up.
That's really fucked up.
As we were about to play it and like laugh at how cringe it is because it's from 8 years ago. It's like looking at somebody's freaking deviant art from 8 years ago, or looking at somebody's like, oh,
But
let's look at their
the thing.
live journal.
That's
you know,
the thing.
You can't judge somebody by music they made 8 years ago.
Josh, he left it up. He has full access to take this shit down.
Yeah, he could have taken it down.
He could have taken it down. This isn't a re-upload.
I wonder if he's gonna claim me. That'd be so funny.
No, it's transformative.
Yeah, if he claims me,
I'm sorry,
if he
I'm
claims
yelling,
me,
but like,
if he claims me, I'll just let him have it.
it's not a music video. That's cheap. That's not very 2014 of him.
You like my shit. I know you like.
Where's he from?
You like my
Canada.
shit. I know you like. So like my
Where in
shit.
Canada?
Does it matter?
Yes.
I mean, I don't know. It could be worse.
Could
But he's
it?
like talking about YouTube. I don't like it. He's like, you like it. Like, oh, you like my videos.
Oh
That's
no,
what it
he's
is.
not.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
It's a YouTube song. It's 100% a YouTube song.
Cindy texted me. David is from Canada.
Yeah, I know. This would be like if David recorded a rap song. Wait. Is there no more lyrics?
He goes, "You like my shit." That's it. That's all
that
you
it?
got, dude.
I didn't know that was it.
Dude, that is the whitest thing. Is to like pull up to a fucking rap battle.
He's got a Joey Salads video on here. The fuck remembers Joey Salads?
Oh my
Talk about a
god.
time capsule.
Oh my
I'm
god.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I was totally subscribed to 6 Foot Music.
Bro.
He's got a Joey Salads video on here.
No.
No, you don't, dude.
He's pulling up to the rap battle like, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you.
This was back in the day when you did stuff like that. You were like, I'm going to do a little rap thing, and it could get like 10 million views. Obviously, they didn't. It's got 3,000 views. I feel bad right now, dude. I can't be shown like 3,000 view videos from somebody. I'm asking to be fucking called out. He's got a roasting Jake Paul. But this was a lane back then.
Yeah, dude, I
Like,
remember.
you could just be like, oh, I'm going to like remix somebody's shit and like roast them.
I remember
you
that.
know?
It was every day, bro. That was Jake Paul's song.
Dude, he's got a Leafy is Here diss, a Joey Salads diss, a Jake Paul diss. Dude, this is a time capsule right here.
That's wild. And he
Damn,
hated Leafy before other people did? That's pretty cool.
I don't know, 7 years ago? I don't know if that was.
That's
Look at the title. Leafy is Here, goodbye, quitting YouTube for now, making a Pornhub channel. If that's not a fucking thumbnail, or if that's not a title from 7 years ago, I don't know what it is, dude.
Dude.
That's what I'm saying, dude. He was putting in work back in the day.
Chat, can you please report in if you guys have any idea what the fuck we're talking about right now? Because like I feel like 90% of people are probably not on niche internet.
644 Honda, if you see this, I'm sorry, dude.
I'm so sorry.
I'm fucking drunk, man. I don't know what to tell you.
All I can say is that in 2013, I wasn't making videos, so you can't do this to me. So I have the power here. Is like, if you could do this to me, oh my god.
I'm so glad I deleted my videos from pre-2008.
Like, oh my god, I'm so glad I didn't have access to a camera when I was that young. Like, it would be so embarrassing for me.
Anyway, if you would like to help out a charity that helps homeless teens,
Yeah.
it's right there. You could win a bike.
Every day, bro.
Every day you can help them. All right, I love you guys. 644 Honda, no shade, not casting any aspersions.
Oh, with peace and love.
Peace and love, dude. I don't know. No, he's or just come back. He keeps like putting these like cryptic shit on Instagram. Like, just fucking make a video then, dog.
Like, that's why I'm not being like, oh guys, I'm back. This guy, Phoenix Biker, he's kept being like, Shay, when are you making videos again? And I'm like, dude, I'm
working on it.
I'm not 6 foot Honda, dude. I'm not gonna be like,
how do I do YouTube?
I'm back. Nah, dude.
I'm back.
You'll know when I'm back because my schedule will be regular. If I'm just dropping a video here and there, I'm not fucking back. I just made a video. Like, also, bitch, I ain't back because I ain't never left.
And with that, we're rolling out, dude. Love you guys. We'll see you next time. We're going to stop streaming. I think I'm going to leave this one up, even though it was a total shit show. Farewell. Goodbye. Auf Wiedersehen. Au revoir.